to World Plus Bond 5th Anniversary 72-hour TTRPG charity stream for Medical Aid for Palestine. I'm Emily. I use she, her pronouns. I am so honored to be a part of this cause and this great community. For the next 4 hours, I'll be facilitating Beat the Champs, a game I made about a retired superhero who coaches a ragtag team of misfits to possible victory. If you end up liking this game, feel free to check out my other games at toomanyfeelings5.itch.io. The 5 is the number 5, not the spelled out version. We're here to be goofy and play with a lot of heart for an excellent cause. Speaking of that great cause, if you're able, we would love for you to donate to Medical Aid for Palestine over the course of this stream. If you can't donate, no worries. Just spreading the word is a huge help. Medical Aid for Palestine is a great organization that needs all the support it can get. We aren't fucking around. Donate or spread the word to help save lives. We are going to laugh and have fun, and it's all for this awesome, important, and urgent cause. Okie dokie. Thank you so much for tuning in, and without further ado, let me introduce our fabulous players in Discord order. If you can say your name, pronouns, and if you have anything that you would like to plug, that would be awesome. I'll just go first again, super quickly. I'm Emily. I use she, her pronouns. You can find the games that I make at toomanyfeelings5.itch.io. Also, real quick, shout outs to our stream host, Remus. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you, Remus. We love you. And from there, Hunter.
Hi, my name is Hunter. I go by they, them pronouns. I was the one who coughed as soon as we went live and couldn't mute in time. I'm on Twitter. You can find me. It's like a game. Can you find me? Maybe. That's it.
Who can say?
I'm
Mari.
there.
Hey, I'm Mary. My pronouns are am and you can find the games that I write at braverun.itch.io. And hey, did you know that there's a T-shirt this year for the 5th anniversary? There is. It comes in 2 different styles and 6 different colors. I designed it.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool. So far, there's going to be about 25 people in the world wearing this thing. And do you want to be one of them? Cool. You should go buy one.
I mean, yeah,
all the proceeds from that go towards the National Network of Abortion Funds. So you're not just making me rich. I don't get any of that money. It goes straight towards people that need it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm one of those 25 people. Post up and be the 26th person. I dare you. Thank you, Mary, for designing some sick ass t-shirts for an awesome cause. And Maka.
Hi, I'm Mocha. I'm also one of these 25 people, apparently. I think that's the most exclusive club I've ever been in, which is an honor. Anyway, you can find me on co-host at Mocha. I'm going to do the same thing as Hunter in that you can find me on Twitter. I still have a private account there. Good luck. Kind of like, let's just do like hide and seek on Twitter. I think that's the only thing you can use that platform for anyway. I make video games. You can find my video games both on Steam and on itch.io. You can, my itch.io is mocha.itch.io. If you have a Steam account, you can also look up GB Roba, which is a platformer with a round robot that does a revolution, which is currently like completely like unrelated to the event. Discounted because Steam's doing a thing with robots and dinosaurs and whatever. And I thought, okay, let's just put it in there. Maybe I can sell like 5 copies. That would be great. I already sold 5 copies this week. So maybe you can be the sixth person and also be part of a rather like a bit larger exclusive club, but still. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking that much. So I'm going to stop, I think.
You're doing an excellent job. You make excellent shit. Go give cool people money. With that being said, Moth, what's up?
Yeah, so I am Rumda. I use she, they pronouns. You can probably easily find me on Twitter. I use Rumda literally everywhere. The benefit of literally making up a username. Not that you actually find much, and unfortunately, I don't have too much to promote aside from, this stream and the shirt and everyone's games. That they're all good. But the one from what I played.
Yeah,
So yeah.
exactly. You are a stream champion. You are in 2 games in a row.
And
That's extremely...
third game overall because I stepped in on Friday for someone.
Holy shit! What a fucking winner!
Wow.
All right, no one wins. Listen, no one really wins these streams. No one wins
Yeah.
the stream except Medical Aid for Palestine and National Network for Abortion Fund. But
I
also,
did finish the game on Friday riding a giant magical plesiosaur. So.
oh no, okay, yeah, no, there's a winner here. There's a clear winner here, and it's you. Speaking of winners and losers, we're going to be playing a
Good
game
job.
called Beat the Champs, where we play as just just underdogs. It's basically this game is basically what if a sports anime game also had superheroes in it. So it's gonna be playing around with tropes with that. We're gonna win games, we're gonna lose games, we're gonna maybe have ties, who can say. um and yeah, that's basically a quick overview of the game. It's gonna be lighthearted, it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be silly. And yeah, I think, yeah, let's just get to brief oh wait, hang on, before we get to brief character introductions, I have to say a very important thing about safety. Safety first. So we have already worked out our lines and veils and our safety tools before this stream. And I'm just gonna say this out loud now to you guys, my players. I don't care if we're live or not. Your safety and comfort is my number one priority always.
Mm-hmm.
If for whatever reason we run into anything that comes up during this game that's like, I don't know about that, feel free to DM me, feel free to write in chat, whatever works best for you. I will pause the game, we'll pause the stream, and we will address it, and then we will continue on as appropriate. Does that work for us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
All right, awesome. Okay, so now that we have done that, let us do some brief character introductions. Do we want to go in Sheets order or Discord order?
Yeah, go sheets order.
Oh, thank you. All right, yeah, oh yes, of course, you're correct. All right, let's do Sheets order. All right, Addie, what's up?
Well, Mari first.
Shit, I can't read. Thank you.
Right?
Yep, you're correct. I forgot to
You know,
move the
What-
cursor over that far.
I was all ready to go, and then I got really confused. Okay.
That's my fault.
Hey, yeah. So again, I'm Mary. I'm playing William Sparky Whiskers, they, them. It's the Shooting Star playbook. I'm, a ginger-haired kid with green eyes and wears skirts and kind of like oversized muted pocket tees. Has a in it to win it attitude, a little bit ferocious, a little bit quick tempered, but still charming. I don't know. Do we want to go into more detail than that, or are we kind of hanging
No,
out there?
we can stick with that for now because we'll go into
Mhm.
more detail after the
Yeah.
the brief intro.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So I am playing Adi Esahazi. she uses she/her pronouns. She's fairly, big, tall, and kind of beefy, and is pretty self-conscious about it. Most of the time, she's wearing her mother's flight jacket, which she can't fully zip up because she's a bit taller than and broader than her mother is. Has kind of like reddish blonde hair, and she's basically here because she wants to actually fit in somewhere. Military kid. She's only really been in. This is the first time she's really been in place for more than a few years because, well, her other mother is the base doctor at the base nearby, so she's kind of permanently stationed. So she has a bit of stability for now.
Excellent. That can all change. Who can say? Stability?
Yeah.
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
All right, Margo, what's up?
Yeah, I'm playing Tubbs Tiger Albany. He him pronouns. In rugby terms, I'm the fly half, which we're probably going to find out what that means in some way. I'm playing the fallen
We'll
star,
see.
which yeah, which we're
Mhm.
also going to figure out what that means in a moment.
Yep.
Dark hair, I think with some red highlights in them. I never really thought about that, and then later realized, wait a second, this is kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog inspired accidentally. But oh well. I always wear the look on the pitch is jersey and have the sleeves rolled up. And outside of the game days, I wear old tracksuits from in the colors that our teams had previously. We'll get into that as well. Yeah, the fallen star thing is kind of I was maybe probably still am the star player, but in the previous season in the last game, I missed a very deciding kick, which cost us the game and created the mess the team is in right now, kind of in a weird way, and he very much blames himself for it. Yeah, that's kind of that part, I think. He also likes doing watercolors, but doesn't talk about it much.
Yeah, don't tell anybody about that. Whatever, watercolors, whatever. I love it. I love Tubbs. Ramda, what's up? Wait, fuck, no, I was going in Discord
No,
order. God damn it.
no, it's me.
Hunter! It's your turn now.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Hunter. I am playing Lyra Kelly. She will be going by see her. She's the winger. She is the whiz kid. What you need to know about her is at the very start, Emily said a whole thing about how this is about a game about having fun. No, it's not a game about winning. This is very serious. I'm here to Lyra's here to win it. Anything less is bad. She's very preppy. Jeans, probably a vest on. She has a big messenger bag always on her side. And that's it.
Excellent. All right, I will be playing Frankie Wallop. He uses she, her pronouns. She is the coach of these ragtag teenagers. So Frankie is a former small-time supervillain. She is Bob's sister, which we'll get into after this little intro here. She has minor pyrokinesis powers. Basically she can generate small flames and manipulate small flames. Her supervillain name used to be Blowtorch. Rude people say Burnout. Um, she she's kind of a hot mess. She doesn't really know anything about rugby, but she's the coach now. Very important detail is that she is schlubby, scrunkly, and bedraggled Natasha Lyonne. Is here that is the energy that Frankie is bringing today. And just a quick important, little detail here. Frankie is the only human in the main cast. Um, it's Natasha Lyonne surrounded by a bunch of cat teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We, sometimes when you create a setting and then you talk about like, what kind of world are we in? Are we like in modern times, whatever? It's like why not just have cat people here,
Mm-hmm.
for no good reason? And what if they all
Yeah.
play rugby?
Yep.
What if? Yeah. Part of Frankie's character creation for me was coming up with a face cast who who would be a good actress in a Muppet production, as
Mm-hmm.
the only human surrounded by Muppets. In this case, I'm the only human surrounded by cats. Um, and yeah, would we like to go into further detail about our characters? Here, I think it would make sense to be like, here's what I look like as a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we can dive deeper into character creation questions, and beliefs we have about each other and ourselves.
Can I just quickly ask a question?
Cool.
Yeah.
I have. Oh yeah.
Just like very, very quickly.
Yeah.
If we're like, because I would like, one inspiration is like sports anime and stuff like that. But if we think about like, okay, what would this look like in anything? Are we thinking about, okay, this is like more like, cartoony anime style, or like, are we Muppets?
It's a good
I
question.
think
Or
cartoony
is it a
anime
mix?
style.
Okay.
I think definitely not cats now. Cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just like,
100% not.
like, or like but I was also thinking, or is it a mixture, with like the over the top like movement and stuff, but it's just, someone who kind of looks like, I don't know, Kermit the Frog, but what if a cat that plays rugby? Who knows?
Yeah.
We can leave that up to everyone's
Okay.
imagination,
So
I guess.
I also had
Yeah.
I also had a question.
Yeah.
This is directed at Coach.
Yeah. What's up?
Are you the kind of human actor that fits into a Muppet movie so well because A, they treat all the Muppets like people, or B, you act like a Muppet?
I think it's got to be a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be
Okay.
both, right? Like,
All right.
I feel like
Okay.
Natasha Lyonne has that
Mhm.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this does make sense overall if this is like an anime. But I like the Muppet context. So I
Mhm.
feel like we can incorporate both into this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Um,
I like the Space Jam suggestion too.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, shoutouts.
We're anime, you're live action.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So-
Yes, actually, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Stop, I love that.
Another idea I had was like, what if like depending on the scene, it's like slightly different. Like in the very like character interaction scenes, it's Muppets, but the
Yes,
more movement comes in,
it's sports anime.
there's kind of like a fluid transition.
That's beautiful to me. That's
That's
amazing.
that's the
Yeah.
great thing about like imagination. It can just happen. Um, no one
Yeah.
has to draw this.
Mm-hmm.
This is, but what if they did?
True.
Gauntlet Throne. Before we get into character stuff, for realsies, I just want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Verdine, who designed the sick ass layout of Beat the Champs. Who basically took the second game I ever made and like made it look presentable, and cool and comic booky, and they also designed our cute little like character intro banners. I don't know what to call them. Thank you, Remus.
They're very cute.
Go buy my friend's stuff at verdino.io.
Yeah.
Just give everyone money. That's the point of this game. But yes, if we want to go into character stuff in more detail now that our
Mhm.
big dramatic reveal has happened, that would be
Yep.
awesome. We
Okay.
can just go
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Spark.
yeah.
Yeah, let's start with Sparky. We can go through like the character creation questions, and beliefs, and anything. Oh, and of course,
Power.
what you look like is a cat.
Yep. And your superpower.
Yeah. I mean, uh, yeah. So basically, take what I said and make it cat. Not that you remember what I said, but so let's start from the beginning. Um, orange and white striped. There you go. Flashing green eyes, a quick smile, and skirts and pocket tees, and one gold cuff in the top of their left ear. In it to win it, ferocious, quick-tempered, charming. Bad home life, doesn't talk about their parents and stuff. I have klepto powers. If I look at a palm-sized item for too long, it appears in my hand. Length of time is inconsistent. I'm trying to get a handle on it, but mostly I just find the whole thing really annoying. My Addie always has my back, especially when things get tough. Tiger is more focused on fixing his reputation than the game at hand. I can use that. Lyra, opportunist who sees the game as another problem to solve, another gold star on her shiny pedigree. If I can focus her on what matters, we might have a chance. Coach just needs to take a back seat and let us do our thing. And I have to be the driving force behind this team.
Excellent. I don't remember. Did you answer the character creation question stuff? Like, what's your favorite spot in town, etc., etc.? I don't remember.
Oh, my favorite spot in town is on top of the water tower. I did not answer them.
Are you ready to
I
just?
had
Yeah,
a really
go
late
go
night.
through them and then answer the
6 a.m. Yeah, read them to me.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah.
go through them
Yeah.
and then we can answer them after everyone else is gone. Give you time to think about
Yeah,
it.
that
Okay,
makes
sure,
sense.
sure, sure, sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's on page 5.
Thank you, Ramda. All right, cool. Absolutely no worries. Thank you. Sparky fucking rules. I love them. Addie, let's go.
Yeah, so like I said, Addie is larger than everyone else. And one of the reasons she's kind of self-conscious about her appearance, aside from just being large, is her ears are slightly different than everyone else's. It's kind of weird, and she's never really got used to it. But yeah, like I said, she's a military kid. One mother is a fighter pilot, the other's a doctor. She is adopted, and yeah, her powers are she can open portals. Can't quite open them big enough for people, but she can, open a hand-sized one, which is pretty handy to either, hide whatever Sparky's stolen, or make it look like Sparky's stolen something, or, all that sort of thing. Her beliefs are Sparky is my favorite accomplice. They, like I said, very much knows how their powers work, and just yeah, has fun with it. And yeah, rugby isn't a game where we win or lose alone. Tiger should stop blaming himself. I need to show Lyra what the game is really about. And I'm not exactly sure why the coach is so interested in me. And I never fit anywhere as well as I do in the scrum. And as far as the character creation questions go, for a favourite spot in town, there's a really nice spot on the top of the old air traffic control tower on the base. It's far away from the runways and the active parts, and not particularly hard to get up to, but it's the best views of the city and everything, especially at night. When you picture your future self, who's looking back at you, it depends how bad I'm feeling about myself. But it's never really good. At best, it's just a normal person struggling through life, and at worst, well, I'm just glad I got the rugby to burn off some of the aggression. Treats a uniform. How do you treat your sports uniform? It's just equipment, really. It's going to get muddy and probably torn. It's not really something to be precious about.
Excellent.
And yeah, as far as the powers, don't really think powers can help people too much. I mean, just good for really grabbing small things, unless she wants to completely exhaust herself to move a few feet. And winning is, to her, means it's everyone in the team coming together to do their part. And as far as the position goes, she's lock forward, basically right in the middle of the scrum. It's her job to basically drive everything at set pieces and be the muscle of the team, basically. People that don't know.
Gosh, I love Addie so much. Tubbs, Tiger, Albany, you little wet cat of a teenager.
Way to jump in and do my questions real
Oh,
quick.
if you got them, that yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
100%. Let's
Or do we
go.
want to do them at the very end?
Ah, dude.
I'm ready.
Sparky,
I'm
what's
ready.
up?
I figured just get them out of the way. Yeah. Okay, cool. Favorite spot in town is on top of the water tower. Sometimes Addie makes a portal with each other from her tower to mine. And when I picture my future self who's looking back at me, I think it's similar to Addie, where it depends on how I'm feeling, but on good days it's somebody who's doing okay, has probably kind of a boring life, but is but is making it. What does winning mean to me? Winning is all about trying to take control over one part of my goddamn life. And how do you treat your sports uniform? It is the field. I don't think about it at all. When I'm off, I take as good of care of it as I can. I patch it up, clean it up. I want it to be how I play the game is how I treat my uniform. But on the field, all bets are off. Who cares? Winning is more important. Do you think your powers obscure talent can help other people? No, it's just obnoxious. I mean, maybe occasionally, like if you drop a ring down like a storm drain or something like that, I might be able to help you if I can get a good look at it, but otherwise it's not gonna really be helpful. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
That's awesome. I fucking love Sparky. I love these characters. I love Sparky so much. Tiger, it's your time to shine in self-loathing. Hello.
Okay, so like the thing is with because I already mentioned kind of like a Shadow the Hedgehog direction, just like imagine Shadow the Hedgehog, but like what if a cat? I think that's like fairly close. So I've sort of stumbled into that one. Yeah, superpowers, as I said, I don't have superpowers, but I do like watercolor painting. I just like the options in the character creator. My beliefs are Sparky isn't ready to carry us to victory. Addie puts too much pressure on herself to keep this team together. Rugby is a way of life. I wonder if Lyra understands this. I doubt that coach ever experienced real failure. And my self-belief is I can overcome any challenge by working harder than everyone else. On to the character questions. What's your favorite spot in town? There's an old bench a few miles up the river that I like to sit on. Obviously, I'm running there and running back. It's always about practicing, apparently. When you
Fucking
picture,
Rocky theme plays every time.
uh, like singing it.
Exactly.
When you picture your future self who's looking back at you, someone who's probably happy that I kept working hard, question mark. How do you treat your sports uniform? I hate the new uniforms, but I keep wearing the old gear. I think Tubbs is like really trying to hide the fact that he has to wear the new stuff. So it's like very much like in the dressing room, like puts them on very quickly and gets out of them as quickly as he can. Do you think your power / obscure talent can help other people? I was about to like rewrite that one because I had a better idea. I like the new answer is like it's just painting. Painting doesn't help anyone. And what does winning mean to you? That I haven't disappointed anyone. Yeah. Let's just see how this goes.
God, I'm obsessed.
Sometimes just have like the like very very much like deep into like a kind of like simple emotional problem, and you just like turn the dial up until it breaks.
Yeah,
Um,
that's how it is sometimes in rugby and in life. Hey, Lyra, how's it going?
Busy. She's busy. She's got rugby. She's got band practice. She's got gardening club. She's a little tabby cat.
Mhm.
You know, her Sparky. Her belief to Sparky though is Sparky's trying to outshine me. I need to make sure this is my victory, not theirs. Tubbs has failed the team, but hasn't failed me yet. Addie's a natural disaster walking, and able to destroy everything I've worked for without even trying. Coach is a good reminder of what failure looks like. And then my belief is I will succeed. And on her days off, Lyra likes to go. So someone needs to have conflict. It's like conflict here. Lyra's favorite place to go is he likes to go to the college campus nearby. Makes her feel like very adult. So he likes to study, get a coffee. When she imagines her future, she has like a big picture board on her wall that she visualizes her future with every day, and it's a lot of different jobs on that board, but someone always telling her she did a good job. It was all worth it. She likes to dry clean her uniform. You never know who's watching. It's always good to look your best. Her powers. Her tail can grab things. That's it. I mean, it can kind of grow. The problem with the tail is it kind of has a mind of its own. Sometimes it can kind of give away her feelings without her really wanting to let other people know what she's feeling. And what winning means to her, it means everything. When you fail once, what's stopping you from making a habit of it? And I think that's it.
I love her. She's so shitty, and I love her so much.
Yeah, Addie's opinion is similar, despite everything.
It's our it's our differences that'll bring us together. Just a quick reintroduction of Frankie. So I'm Frankie Wallop. Uses she/her pronouns. A former small-time supervillain. She's the coach. She's Bob's sister. Basically, the backstory with this team is that we used to be like an official high school rugby team. We used to be the Little Bridge Lizards. And then we lost big time, and also we've just been, losing funding over the years. And then Tiger goofed it and fucked it up for us, and it's definitely not all his fault. It was definitely years of lack of funding contributing to this. But basically, we lost funding. We were no longer a school sponsored team. Enter an unlikely hero, Bob's Ice Cream, that has decided to graciously sponsor us. So now we are Bob's Ice Cream. That's our rugby team name. And we wear different uniforms from the old ones that, of course, advertise Bob's Ice Cream to some degree. And I'm Bob's sister. He gave me a place to stay after I got out of prison. He gave me a job, and now he asked me to be a rugby coach, and I can't really say no. So here I am. Um, Frankie dropped out of high school. She fell into a life of petty crime with the wrong crowd. Her old superhero look was like Walmart supervillain. Like, all black on discount. We're going for more like comfy practical than anything really well thought out or extravagant or whatever. That's Frankie. And again, she knows nothing about rugby. I just need you all really to envision schlubby, scrunkly, bedraggled Natasha Lyonne. She did have, because her supervillain name was Blowtorch and she has like minor pyrokinesis powers, she did have a custom lighter. But she does not keep anything from her supervillain days. I totally wrote stuff down for the coach's questions. Here we go. I have it. How do I hold myself? Frankie holds herself slumped, like eyes on the ground. Do you keep any memorabilia from your days as a supervillain? No. Who do you call when you need help? My brother, Bob. Parentheses, derogatory. Exhausted. When did you become a fan of this sport? Frankie doesn't know anything about rugby. She was too busy getting in trouble to pay much attention to it, including when she hooked up with a rugby player in town like years ago. Um, what does failure mean to you? For Frankie, failure is what I used to be. I'm trying to be something else now. I can't get any worse. Um, her beliefs about the other players, the players that she's coaching. Addie reminds me of myself. I need to guide her down a different path. Tiger, dude, it's a game. It's not that deep. Lyra pisses me off. Get down on our level or leave. Sparky needs to hit the brakes before they crash. And then about herself, Frankie believes, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but there's nowhere to go but up. And with that,
I like that we are more rock bottom than prison for you. That's great for us.
Oh, this is this tiny step up, but
Mhm.
given she's not going back to prison,
yeah,
it's
I'm
not
not,
any
I'm
way
not going
back
back to
down.
prison.
Mm-hmm.
Rock bottom was going to prison. This is a little step up out of that. And now, who knows? We'll see. With that, gigantic vote of inspiring confidence, we are here as Bob's Ice Cream rugby team to play Beat the Champs. Okay. We did it. We did character creation.
Yep.
I'm so proud of us. Basically, the way that this game will work is that we will have a prologue, the scrimmage. That's not even a real game, it's before the season even starts, and you're all at one of your first practices. The rival team is practicing in the same space as you. It's not their usual place to practice, but it's where they are right now, and they decide to blow off some steam after warm-ups and drills. You scrimmage each other, and you lose. We're gonna get our asses kicked. Um, oh, very important, real quick. I should describe Bob's Ice Cream. So our team name is Bob's Ice Cream. Our team mascot is Bob's Kid in a Bob costume, which I
Mhm.
forgot about until I read it out loud right now. Um, and our team uniform is our old green and black uniforms from when we were the Little Bridge Lizards, but we just have Bob's ice cream patches on them now.
Bob looks like just a dude.
Bob looks like just a dude. What to tell you? Rumda, yes, that is
Mhm.
Natasha Leone. That's Frankie right there.
Mm-hmm.
Showing up to rugby practice.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, there's probably thousands of different shots from Poker Face that you could use because it is very much the same vibe as you're
yeah,
going
for
for.
real. Yeah, I don't have any strong vibes for Bob. If Chad wants to come up with them, feel free. Um, Also, as an incentive, to donate money to Medical Aid for Palestine, if you don't have one already, if you want, you can chip in whatever amount of money you want, and then pitch rival team names, mascots, and uniforms throughout this game. So, give like $1 and you can say that, I don't know, a team mascot is, I don't know, do we have any funny ideas right now?
Dinosaurs.
Is dinosaurs, and we'll be like, yeah, sure, all right, cool, we'll go with that. So yeah, give a little money to Medical Aid for Palestine and make your dreams come true. Um, anyway, okay, so we are gonna be scrimmaging and we're gonna get our asses kicked. The really important thing about the scrimmage and the rival team, is that during this scrimmage, the player characters are gonna form connections. They're gonna roll or choose connections with players on the rival team that will, play out over the course of the game. This is the big like, prologue before we get to like the real shit. We're establishing a ton of shit right now. Um, and yeah, so we can describe the rival team, choose their look, mascot, and team name. If you would so like to donate to pitch ideas or canonize your long-awaited moment of what this rival team, what their vibes are, feel free. Otherwise, I think what makes sense is that we can like put a pin in that in the look, mascot, and team name,
Yep.
and we can roll or choose for teammate connections.
Yeah.
What if like the rival team, like the reason why we also can like kick it down the road is like the team shows up at our practice ground, like kind of to bully us. So they're like more like it almost in street clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love that. And
Yeah.
they kick our asses anyway.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's so good. I love that. Oh my
Wearing
god.
jeans and button-ups.
Fuck these
Do they have
assholes.
like do they have school uniforms? Because we kind of like said, oh, this is like the private
Yeah.
rich people school.
Yes.
Oh, that would be really powerful if they show up in their fucking
Uh,
school uniforms. They kick our asses in rugby.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Like dress shirts
Yes.
and awful shorts and skirts.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Uh-huh. And little sweater vests with the,
Mm-hmm.
school
Yeah.
crest on it.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm obsessed. This is excellent.
And I'm guessing Lyra just wears the exact same sweater vest, just without the logo on it every day.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, Lyra, you used to be a prep school kid, right? And then shit happened.
I used to go to that school.
Oh fuck. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Do you guys want to roll or choose now for teammate connections, for rival team shit and
Mm-hmm.
etc.? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. While you guys do that, I'm going to roll for my secret the identity of the rival coach, who is a big deal. I am not going to reveal the identity of the rival coach until an appropriately dramatic moment. So it's going to be a secret um, throughout this game until I, decide to make it happen.
Okay, so Marcus rolled a 4.
It was kind of like waiting, like we can go through them and everyone rolled. I was just impatient.
Yeah, you may as well start then.
Oh well. Okay, I rolled a 4, which is you didn't know your rival played this sport too. They must be a new member. You've been enemies since birth, and this doesn't change when you face them now. What sick move do you attempt against them during play? And what does your rival do when you fail? Okay, rival.
Wow.
I'm looking at my names, and I'm going to offer like, I think 2.
Okay.
One is Tail England, the other James Dunn Quick. Like how are we feeling?
Oh, both of those are really good.
I kind of
Man.
like the funny thing is like Tail England was like how I ended up with Tubbs Albany. So it could be that.
Tail England is really funny.
Like it also
Also,
came
it's like a
from
rival name, like Tail England.
yeah.
And if you're Shadow, of course
Okay.
your rival's going to be Tails.
This is like how you accidentally run into Sonic without realizing it. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Like I am not a Sonic fan, really. I played one game, but oh well. Sometimes things just happen. Um okay. So, enemies since birth. I think this is like very much a like okay, neighbors thing and like you're friends because you play together but you kind of don't really get along and then there's like probably like income differences and then you go like tail goes to the rich people school and turns out to be like annoying and keeps being annoying and keeps winning uh and maybe even like wasn't really interested in playing rugby until like they realized wait a second, Tubbs is playing rugby, so I have to make it worse. And I think how they like what I'm trying to do is like there's like so the position that I'm playing is kind of like the ball distributor and like team organizer of the offense. So like it's a bit like if you know American football, a bit like quarterback, but since rugby is much more like free flowing, there's like a lot more like stuff that can happen and that you have to organize, and it's not like that much set play often. But yeah, I think what I do is like what I'm trying to do is like a very like a long distance like pass like to I forgot the names to Lyra like that like I know I can do um and that would like and I think it was like a very high risk move like in the sense of like we were like very close to like our own like trial line like that's the line where you have to kind of like run over to score points. And I like try this because I think, oh, if we do this, like Lyra has like a free path or more or less, or can like make up a lot of ground. And I do this move and Tail just like intercepts the ball and like scores like very easily.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, catches the ball with one hand.
With one paw.
Yeah, just, like not even like a lot of effort, but kind of like knew it was going to happen.
God, I love so okay, as that happens, I want there to be, like, the anime moment of, like, the background goes black and there's that, like, one little, like, shing, like, that line, the dramatic, like, as you guys make eye contact. Um, what's the expression on Tubbs's face as this happens?
Uh, like it's that moment of like when you're like so certain, oh, I have this under control. I see like the hole in the defense and I have it like perfectly under control. Like very kind of like overconfident very much, and then the good shocking phase when the like once we've entered new type space.
Rugby is always the time to enter new type
Mhm.
space. Oh my god, I love that. Um,
I would have got the
incredible.
ball. I mean, I was you were trying to pass the ball to me, right? You said
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would have got the ball, but you should have noticed I was distracted because Addison on an enemy's team, her ponytail was bouncing and it distracted me.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a secret unrequited love on the other team. That's where I rolled. Her
Mhm.
name's Addison. Uh, and she's just kind of she's just I don't know. She's just better than me and everything, and it pisses me off. But I mean, I have to watch her to see how I can be better, right?
Mhm.
So sometimes Lyra gets distracted by watching Addison, and like we lost the game, and of course, and I was going to have a big thing, I had a big insult ready to fucking get her, but I kind of just she went to shake my hand, I kind of just uh, I burped in her face instead, and she laughed, and it was great. It was great,
Mhm.
actually.
Do you feel like a real winner?
Mm, maybe.
Also,
Yeah.
is Addison like a fluffy cat with a little fluffy cat ponytail? That's what I'm picturing.
Mhm.
I didn't even think about that. I forgot cat.
Oh, right.
I was seeing
It was
sports
like
hair.
groomed, like yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, big fluff. Yeah. Um.
So hold
But
on. Remus says
yeah.
a ragdoll cat. That's a very good vibe.
So Tubbs didn't notice I was distracted.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. So, yeah. 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 So there is a person, on the other team. They are uh, almost as big as Addy is, and they pick the worst moment to try and get all up in her face because she's just seen how Lyra's looking at Addison, and yeah, the ref doesn't catch it, and she does go into it. It's very much yeah. Yeah, I think I think Andy, who is there, is definitely a Maine Coon, 100%.
Yup.
Yeah,
Yup.
still smaller than than Addy is, but yeah.
Yeah. Still this big cat who like, is up
Hmm.
in your face and everything and trying to like fuck it up and bother you.
Hmm.
Do you push back against the other player or
Oh,
the ref?
yes. I think maybe she wouldn't have if she didn't see Lyra looking at Addison the way she was. But yeah, she very much does get into it. Yeah, let's attempt to get the best of her at the time.
God. Incredible. Um, I need you all to know that while this is happening, Frankie is not really paying a ton of attention to any of this. She's not really paying a ton of attention to the game at all. She is trying really hard to look at basically like burn a hole in the ground, stare a hole in the ground, and not make eye contact with the rival coach at all in any capacity. Her jaw is definitely clenched. She like she even more aggressively than usual is chewing some bubble gum. Um, and like steam comes from a clenched fist. Um, and that's what she's doing. So, it vaguely registers to her that we got our asses kicked. Um, but that's Frankie. I love
Cool.
this.
I think I'm the only one who hasn't said my
Yep.
connection yet.
Yes,
Yeah,
your
because
time is now.
the other three of us kind of, well, the other four of us honestly kind of bled into each other fairly nicely.
It
It's
was
all
really
good.
smooth. Like we did that on purpose, 100%.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 5, which is that a former friend of mine is on the rival team. Of course, I should have known. What did you do together before? Do with anyone now? And do you remind them of it when you meet again here? And I think it's one of those things where like the game kind of breaks out, right? And all the stuff that you guys described is happening. And we see each other like we're running, trying to do our whatever we do, and like, you know, we see each other and kind of in the middle of this like approach each other. And it's like, hey, what are you doing out here? Like, I didn't know you still played, kind of a thing. And what did we used to do together before that I don't do with anyone now? You know that water tower I mentioned before?
Mm-hmm.
We would tag it on each other's birthdays for, write something stupid up there
Oh,
for them to notice. And that doesn't happen anymore. And I think where we're practicing, like you can still see the water tower from where we are because they're really tall. And the last time one of us spray painted it was I spray painted it for their birthday. And it just says, "You suck." And then like the cute like a cute tongue out face,
oh.
and like and it's still up there, um, like all cracked and faded because it hasn't been crazy long. It's been like 2 years, but uh, yeah, and yeah, I think I just uh, do like a head nod towards it. Like I don't actually like say anything, but they look and just kind of have that moment before like we start getting crazy enough that we rejoin, the game.
God. Okay. I have a pit. Can I pitch you um
Hmm.
the name and vibe of your former friend?
Yeah. Oh, I have they are um an elf cat.
An elf
You know
cat?
what that is? I looked it up just now.
No, tell me
Yeah.
what this is.
It's I'm posting it in our chat, and let me see if I can post
Oh,
a link to the
holy
image
shit.
too. But it's a kind of hairless cat.
Oh my God.
Mm.
That
I'm obsessed.
than other hairless cats.
Incredible. I'm gonna combine two
What? But
things and feel
what's the rest of it? What's the rest of your vibe?
okay,
Yes.
okay. I'm combining two things. Shout outs to Remus, forever and always. Um, Remus was kind enough to donate to Medical Aid for Palestine, and has pitched. One of the rival team members is always on a razor scooter and chewing bubblegum. Her name is Lydia Razor Gabor. I don't know how to say that last name. That
Obviously,
I'm
Gabor.
Gabor, yeah, it's Gabor. Yeah. Lydia Razor Gabor. Do we want that to be your former friend, or do we want that to be like a rival team member?
No, this can be it because yeah, I like that a lot. She
Okay.
they pronouns. She's
Sick.
like very very charming as well. Like we kind of made like we were like the cool popular kids, not the mean popular kids, you know? Like we
Mhm.
were the ones that made everybody else feel good, and that's like why they were like wanted to be around us. But now we're, we don't go to the same school anymore, so
God,
that mojo is kind of gone.
incredible. I love that so much.
The big kid is Andy.
Andy, thank you.
Yeah,
Is
with
that
an
with
I.
is that with a Y or an I?
An I.
Thank you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I love that. God. Really do get our asses. We get our asses handed to us.
Mhm.
It's a rough one. It's a rough time. Okay. All right. Yeah, and it's this like successive series of failures and just like goofing up. Someone in chat pitched let me scroll up for it. Like Argyle in school colors
Yes.
for
Oh,
for the uniform, which I think would be sick. All right, cool. So I'm gonna make a note of that in our
Mhm.
Google Doc. Name who knows. Look Argyle in school colors. Mascot TBD. Excellent. Okay. So now we continue on from that fateful scrimmage where we got our asses kicked to downtime. The text reads, so you've all if I can read, that'd be awesome. So you've all utterly failed in one of your first practices. You've been beaten soundly by a much stronger team, and you have lives to live outside of this sport, despite what some of these characters believe. You have some downtime. What do you do? Who do you talk to? This is just a really quick, like, sentence or two, like, what's the shot in the anime of what you guys are doing, after we lose this scrimmage.
Yeah, I've got a quick pitch here. Matt, do you think Sparky and Addy will be hanging out a little bit at downtime here?
Yeah. Probably. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think Addy is just kind of slightly venting about Addison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of not, doesn't quite. I mean, I don't know how obvious Addy's crush on Lyra is to Sparky, but yeah.
I think right now not very obvious because I'm kind of in my own world also.
Mhm.
Like I think I kind of picture us walking on one of those like kind of like access roads for like canals,
Yeah.
that kind of cut across fields and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's just like this dirt, you know, small
Mhm.
road near a canal, and I keep like looking at palm-sized rocks until they show up in my hand, then just like chucking them in the canal as we're walking.
Yeah.
But just like giving you like the supportive, yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
tough,
Mhm.
kind of stuff. That's it. Occasionally handing you a rock to throw, like that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
God, that's so good. What are the rest of y'all losers up to?
Yeah, Martin. Quick thing though, I googled preppy girl names, right?
Mhm.
And that's how I got to Addison. I'm a little sleepy, so we already have an Addie. We don't need
That's so
two
fair.
Addie. So I'm just gonna change her name to Sterling.
Okay,
Uh,
I need you to know that Sterling is the name of my brother's cat. This is very good.
okay. My uncle girl I have a crush on Sterling now.
I love it.
But downtime, quick thing.
Yeah.
Um, we cut to a different anime.
Oh.
It's a school like brass performance. It's the final day of a concert. It's the final like championships, and you just see Lyra on a big tuba. That's way too big for her. And then she just plays her heart out, and they win. And she has a little medal and a certificate, and everyone's around her, and she's got one medal.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love this. Just also picturing a little tabby cat playing a huge tuba is very good.
Red faced.
Uh-huh.
I can't get retro game. Sure.
Yeah, forget the rest of y'all. Lyra's winning. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to do like a lot of things, and like it's kind of like rolling a lot of dice.
Yeah. So eventually you'll win.
Yeah.
Just roll sixes. Lyra just rolls sixes, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
As we've just seen. I think Tubbs has like, and this might be questionable in terms of like labor laws of like the type of like after school job that he's doing, but I think he works in a warehouse or something like that.
It's a small town in the American Midwest. I feel like
And
we can...
you're senior, so it's
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
very
seniors in
probably
high
18 at this
school.
point. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
You can have a dangerous job. It's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think like what he does is like you definitely have scenes where like he attempts the path that he failed at with like a thing you like not with like a fragile package, but like something that's okay to throw, like
Mhm.
trying to like working but also still thinking about the game and what went wrong, obviously.
Mhm.
God, I love that. Ooh, forklift operator.
Mhm.
Do you operate a
And
forklift?
what is Frankie doing?
Okay. So this would be like this is a cut to nothing is animated, everything is live action. Um it is an ice cream scoop like digging into what's like an obnoxious ice cream flavor?
Like praline.
Praline. Okay. Digging into praline. And it's kind of the ice cream is like a little melty, but we're making it work. Digging into this and just plopping it unceremoniously onto like a shitty one of those shitty ice cream cones, like you know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about the ones at like Dairy Queen that kind of taste like cardboard.
Mhm.
Like they're edible, but at what cost?
Yeah.
That's what Bob's Ice Cream has. And it's just this plop sound of the ice cream hitting the cone, and it's Frankie handing do you know what praline I associate with elderly people? I think is handing
Uh-huh.
like a 10-year-old ice cream.
Yes.
And and Frankie just wordlessly hands the change over, and then kind of mumbles, "Yeah, have a good day," and that's it.
Mm.
Cigarette hanging from the side of your mouth while you're scooping ice cream.
Cigarette, tucked, tucked, behind my ear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sticking out. It's sticking out from my hat that has a big Bob's ice cream logo on it.
Yeah.
Um, Excellent. This is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Nothing hurts. We're champions already. I can't believe we
We're
won the
all
game.
doing fine.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so fine. We're great.
Let's.
Do we want to take a break? Do we want to keep going? What is the vibe?
I mean, well, only an hour or so in.
Yeah.
Do you
All
want
right,
to
cool.
get the first game at least done before?
Yeah, that's
All right,
what I
let's
was
do.
probably.
Yeah, let's check in again
I'm
after the
okay
end of
with
the first game.
continuing.
Sweet. Okay, awesome. I figured I'd just do a check real quick.
Mhm.
Okay, so now we're at practice. We're gonna play rugby. We're
Okay.
gonna practice.
Yep.
So each teammate rolls 1d6 and chooses one of the following to answer. And I'm gonna also roll a d6 to answer one of the following. So again, we're all gonna roll. Um,
Okay.
but if I remember how to do this, is it exclamation point or is it
Yeah.
Exclamation mark. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And I forget after. See, look, I just don't know. No one
Yeah.
knows how to do it.
Space between
You just need a
slash
space in
exclamation
there.
mark R or roll, and then a space between.
I forget 5 seconds after I do it.
Aha! Success. Okay. Do we want to just go in like roll order or
Yeah, I
Discord
mean,
order? Yeah.
Maori might need to reroll because I haven't got the same as.
It
Ah,
could
I see.
it could be a pad shout, you know?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like don't if obviously roll or pick if you want. Like we don't have to do
Yeah.
that, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'll let Roomba come up. Roomba come up with the chant, and I'll just re-roll.
Hmm.
Okay. That's very good. So we start at the end of the practice. There's a team huddle. What do you all shout, and do you feel good about it?
Yeah.
Addie, how do we get that rolling?
Yeah. Okay. What does?
There we go.
What does she? Yeah, maybe do this at the end because it's at the end,
Yeah,
so I can actually
totally.
think of something because it's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. It's tough to think of team cheers. Okay. Who wants to go next? Do I
Harry?
do Mary? Do you want to go?
I can go next. Yeah, I'll
Go
go
for it.
ahead. So I got 3 after rolling a couple times. You keep trying to do the same drill and failing. What are you working on, and who do you take your frustration out on? I am trying to. Um, I think I'm just trying to like get a new PR on like I don't know, like a short sprint. I don't know numbers right now, but
Mhm.
you know, just trying to just like do better. And I like keep trying over and over and over again. And I like at first I'm getting like closer and closer, you know, and then I start getting farther and farther away
Mm.
again. Um, and after a while, I'm just like barely being able to like run at all. Um, and I take it out on the coach, obviously. I think I like I'm like leaving the field to like go into the locker room, and I kind of like say, Why are you even here? And then I just keep walking.
I'm in the process of saying, because my brother asked me, but then you just keep walking.
Next. The coach tries and fails to make a joke using new slang. Which teammate do you say or laugh with? I need to hear the joke.
God.
Mm-hmm.
You doing real slay out there, kids.
Okay, well, it seems like the first person to laugh was Tubbs. I think it was a really stressful day. Like my gardening club isn't really doing great. The mulch that we have isn't really doing great, and I just think we kind of broke my my facade a little bit, and I just kind of break down laughing with Tubbs as soon as he said that.
This is also like kind of, I think, out of character for Tubbs. Just like, hey. But like, okay. You keep no. What did I have? Oh yeah, at the end of practice. No, what I rolled a 1. What am I talking about? During a break, a teammate says something that pisses you off. What do they say, and how do you react?
Cool.
Could be any of us.
Really?
Yeah.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to make me angry?
I mean, I could definitely do that.
Oh please.
Is this like
Um,
is this you going into the is this you after you said the thing to the coach and then you're in the locker room and this is like during a break and then you say something rude
oh yeah,
to Tubbs?
yeah. It's like I don't know why you're making uh friends with the coach. Like she's useless out there. Like you should be focusing on getting better. We got our asses handed to us last night. Are you really satisfied with how we're doing?
Just very silently packing my stuff and leaving without saying anything. Grabbing like maybe like going into the equipment room and like grabbing like a net of
Well, it is just a
like additional
break, not the
balls to
end of it. So
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, sure, it's a break. Okay. Then just instead I
Yeah,
think it's just
you
like
still have to go
standing.
back out there.
Yeah. I think I just like interrupt my break and what I do instead is like stand up, grab a net of balls and like practice like long distance kicks,
Mm-hmm.
which I keep obsessively doing because I failed at that.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. Oh, that shit's real. While that's happening during break, I roll the prompt. Which teammate do you secretly want to mentor, and how do you bungle
Ah,
your first motivational speech to them?
well, this is kind of set.
Yes.
It'd be great. Hey, Addie.
Hey.
The troublemaker in me sees the troublemaker in you.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
You
All
say
right.
that.
I think what are you doing on this break?
I think right now. I think what she's doing right now is just frowning, looking between Prince Mark and Tiger, as arguing, and Tiger's storming off.
I think I really I just like shuffle over to you, and I'm like, "Hey, kid.
Oh, hey.
Uh, how's it going?"
Not great.
Listen, you ever do something like shitty? I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that in front of kids, but like, yeah, whatever.
uh, Probably. Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you do after you did something shitty? I mean, bad.
Just went on with my day.
Oh, okay, great. Good work. Just like pats you on the shoulder and then leaves.
E- God. Yeah, I think Addy just there you go. Sorry. Just looked like everything had frozen a bit on my end.
No
You can all
worries.
hear me? Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so Addy just kind of stands there just confused and just sigh. So I don't know your exact words of whatever chant is going to be, but the general vibe is they're all they're all there, all probably don't have much in the way of full subs bench. There's probably only like 18, including the subs bench, but it's all there. And Ad is just trying to say, "Okay, I know things." Basically, just saying, "Yeah, I know things are kind of shit right now, but we the coach isn't going to be much help. We all need to try and work together as a team and get all this sorted. That's the way this works." And then sort of Chance is sort of trying to get everyone to specifically trying to get everyone on board and be part of the team and all that sort of jazz, which is what most Chants are for, but more
Mhm.
specifically trying to give that sort of feel.
Like, are
And
we
it's,
all like? Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's fine.
Are we all like shouting together or like unity?
Yes,
or
yeah,
like...
something like that.
Yeah.
Something like together, something like just trying to really push the fact that this is her, yeah, like her or her beliefs like that. This is a game where it is the team more than anything else.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I think shouting to get as a chant, shouting to them all, everyone just chanting together. I think is probably a
1,
good.
2, 3, together.
Yeah,
Together.
You
Together.
have to be on my beat. You have to be on my beat, everyone.
Together.
Yeah, Discord's
One,
not the best platform to try and do.
No, it was, but it's funny how not together it was. That's
You would
the
try this and you would try this out after every single game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really, it
Mhm.
really
yeah.
fits. Really fits this team.
Also,
Yeah.
like, I just remember the 26 German national team in soccer had like they did a huddle, and I think they shouted, "We are a team," or one team.
Yeah.
Like deeply inspirational.
We're just out here together.
Wow, guys.
God. Yes, extremely good.
Yeah.
Great job, y'all. We're really gunning for it. Um,
Yeah.
um, game one. It's here. Only a few practices later. Suddenly, you're playing your first game. I like to think that the episode ends on the disjointed chant of together, and
Mhm.
then episode 2 starts on the first game.
Yeah.
Um, so how are we feeling? What do we do as a group before the game? We're stretching, we're sketching out some vibes. Do we feel ready or wildly unprepared? Unified or distant from one another? Do you care about this sport? Do you want to win? Do you have what it takes? You don't have to answer all these questions. I'm saying it for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Um, but
Like,
yeah,
um,
what's the energy?
when does the season start? Is it like late summer, or well, like just in terms of like vibes outside?
Uh, yeah, it's one of those things where it's generally it's kind of tends to be like a fall sort of thing.
Yeah,
At least here,
yeah,
rugby is generally the fall sport. Did rugby in like the fall semester,
yeah.
and
Yeah. What
yeah,
I just think, if it's like a school thing, I assume it's like, okay, when the school it like goes with the school year, right? So it
yeah,
starts.
yeah. Start school year, and then
Yeah,
probably finishes. A lot
yeah,
of it can tend to be like early, like spring, like fall into winter
yeah,
into like early springish time when it
yeah.
ends.
So, so do we want to have like a nice, I don't know, early fall, like with
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
weather, or do we want to have early fall, but it's
Ooh.
the first shitty fall day?
Uh, yeah, I think it.
Uh,
First game it being like shitty and rainy and muddy and yeah,
Okay, so gray,
yeah,
it's too dark, it's kind of cold.
yeah.
Like there are like wet leaves on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're like in some shitty bus on the way, right? It's an away game, I assume.
Yeah,
Just
Mhm.
yeah,
I like the idea actually of it starting off as a good day, like a clear,
yeah.
like
As we're leaving, and then as we're driving, it just
as we're
starts
driving,
raining.
the sky starts to get not even like dramatic and dark. It just starts to get gray and like dull and flat, and then the rain
Mm-hmm.
starts coming, and it's just like, oh God.
and it's just like a perpetual drizzle. Like it's not a heavy rain. It's like light, but it doesn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Ugh. What a good time. I feel
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah.
Don't we all feel great? Don't we all feel fantastic?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Excellent.
So, what
Uh,
about name of this team?
oh
What
yeah.
do we
All
think?
right. So, should anyone, wish to, canonically declare uh name, look, mascot of of this particular team that we're going to be playing, feel free to donate to Medical Aid for Palestine now. Um, but while we, I guess, wait for that, we can also brainstorm our own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so this is an away game.
Yeah. I think
I
this
think just
is
for
in Big Bridge.
yeah, this is in Big Bridge. So the town is Little Bridge. I think we're going over the bridge into Big Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
which is a town that's nearby. Um, um, my it's, I was thinking Little Bridge Lizards, and then my brain went Big Bridge Bears.
I I was looking at bears.
Mm.
Um so so I guess it's the bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Big
Oh,
Bridge Bears.
yeah.
Presumably, their mascot is a
Is
bear.
just a yeah.
Okay, excellent, excellent. And then what's the
I think
look?
it
What's
has to
the
be.
vibe?
I think it has to be like the brown bears because it's two
Yeah.
syllables.
Yes. Yeah,
The
and it's
big bridge brown bears.
yeah, that works.
Big Bridge Brown Bears, Big Bridge Brown Bears.
Yeah, and they, But look, it's probably like just like probably like brown and white, like quarters or something like that.
Like,
Mhm.
what if
Totally.
what if like they are like notoriously like have like a notoriously like hostile crowd for a school team,
Mm,
especially?
Oh, I
Like
love
yeah.
usually
that.
it's like just like a few parents, but for some reason that team has like there's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
especially since
few
this isn't the one of the
yeah.
big spots. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a few hundred people, and they're like actually like all shouting like "Big Bridge Brown Bears." They have
Mm-hmm.
uh like organized fan support.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, and then it's also like, the parent, the like
Yeah.
huge like cutout of their child's face that they hold up and wave around. It's that vibe. 100%. I love this. Incredible. Um, very important detail. So I
Have enough
rolled for.
people.
Hmm? What was that, sorry?
Oh no, you go.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I rolled for my opposing coach. So a lot of times the opposing coach in every game often has something to do with my supervillain past, or just someone in my past who's here. In this case, this could not be. I rolled the result that's probably the most perfect for Frankie. I rolled the asshole who's always in the corner store at 3 a.m. grabbing the last bag of chips before you. Um, so if you thought Schlubby Scrunkly Natasha Leone was scrunkly, this other coach is scrunklier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking
Oh.
like kind of just like an alley cat vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Just like nicked ear, like
Mm.
frizzy whiskers, like dark fur. It's kind of like matted and patchy. Just looks really, really tired.
Yeah.
Um, and we make eye contact across like the rugby field. Um, and there's a fire behind Frankie's eyes. She's like,
Ah.
fucking asshole. Um,
I
but
mean,
yes,
Bob's human.
you know, yes, this is true.
Bob's kid
Um,
as well.
yes. Um, yes, exactly. Oh my God, were we inmates? That'd be really funny, actually. Yeah,
They
fuck it,
were
we were inmates.
like
We were
you
inmates.
shared like not the same cell, right? But you shared the same prison, and
Yeah, we should.
they
Yeah, they also
already
were
took your
taking up the
Same
favorite
snack.
block.
food.
Yes.
God, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, we shared the same
Yeah.
prison. And now they're doing fucking the person to rugby coach pipeline. Thank you, chat. Um, this is everything to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I love that vibe. That's very good. That's very important. Yeah, this is someone who I was in prison with, and yeah, would always get like the last like good prison food bit before
Mm-hmm.
me, and now always gets the fucking last bag of chips at the fucking 7-Eleven at 3 a.m. Like, why the fuck are you here, dude? And yeah,
Yep.
I fucking hate this guy. I'm like, there's a fire behind my eyes. I'm like, I just say like, we gotta kick this fucker's ass. Like, um, and Slick Rick is a good name.
You're like, quick,
Um,
how do we play this game?
it's really like shit. And it's like it's funny because I think actually I take out this like battered notebook, and this little like pocket notebook, and I had written down notes during the first practice. Most of it was what the fuck is happening? What's going on? Like,
Yeah.
um but but yeah, like my little notebook is out again and I'm like staring really hard at it, like trying, will this give me answers? And definitely taking out my phone and Googling frantically Googling good rugby plays. Um,
Okay.
all right. That is the energy with which Frankie is entering this game.
Mhm.
And now during the game, each teammate character picks one question to answer or rolls 1d6.
Woohoo.
I'm also gonna roll 1d6 for my
First
own little
game.
special coach moment. Okay. Excellent. We have Hunter, Maka, and Rhonda. Mary!
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary, you gotta roll!
Or pick
Oh,
something.
rolling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Or pick.
Yeah, I was looking. I was
Or
looking at
pick,
him.
yeah, sorry, my bad.
Okay, let's see. Roll 1d6. Let's see if it's a different one than everybody else. Nope. Let's try again. 1d. Very many options left, I guess. Oh, there's
You
a
got
couple.
two
That's one of them.
cheering ones in a row. You don't have to do that twice. I'm just,
Mm,
I don't know. Feel bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're good.
So, who
We're out.
does our Wingate India? Who, not normally the most physical players.
Oh, Coach Burnout.
Me?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
How?
Like physically or emotionally also?
Both.
Oh.
Oh.
What did
I-
you
Well, it's just okay. You're distracting me because you're trying to actually coach today.
do?
Like you never tried to coach before, and it's really I have a process. I have a whole 10-step process to get into the game
Oh my
and
god.
ready for the game, and you got in the way with that by telling me to coach, and you just see my tail get like just so like skitter scatter, and I'm trying to make a pass with my tail and I can't catch it, and like my tail kind of just like grabs the ball, but then it like my tail curves, so it just like the ball just like passes through the tail and curves it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then hits the coat in the face.
Oh god.
Like the tail turns into a C. You know?
Yeah, yeah,
And-
no. I'm picturing this.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Um,
you're supposed to throw the ball backwards. That is, don't throw it forwards at all.
I know that. Coach doesn't know that.
Oh, the coat. Yeah.
I don't. I'm learning that
That's-
today. I'm learning
Yeah.
that right now.
and just hits the coach in the face.
God, I love. Okay, it's I really do love the imagery of sports anime cat. Tail extends, chucks the ball back,
Yeah.
and fucking smacks real life live action Natasha Lyonne in the fucking face. Blood starts gushing from my nose.
Yeah.
Coach, you got in the way. Coach.
Wow.
Blood starts dripping on
Coach,
the
you
grass.
got blood on the ball. Coach, stop it. Coach,
You're like bent over with your like hands on your knees with like blood just like falling out of your face. Like and
Just blood.
Coach, act like an adult.
fine. It's
And I
fine.
just take the ball.
Just like
The grass around me doesn't light on fire, but it like sparks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
petting like coach's back, like it's fine. Everyone gets it every once in a while.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just trying to stop the bleeding. I don't say shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Something's on your mind. What is it, and how do you try to stay focused? This is the first game after the other thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think, and this is like something we like slightly talked about. There's like a weird, highly invested like sports pundit, like rugby sports pundit scene in like this area. So like
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it's either that or like on like whatever social media equivalent we have. Like Tubbs just saw a lot of, oh, what's Tubbs going to do today? Like, is he is he falter again? And like, you know, all that stuff. It's just like thinking like just, you know, being highly nervous about actually having to play again. It's like, okay, I don't have like I should not mess up, never, and all that kind of stuff, you know. So,
Yeah. No, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy,
Oh,
good. Hmm.
you get your head in the game a little too far.
Yeah.
probably making the mistake of like during halftime or whatever, like checking his phone.
Mm, always a
Yeah.
mistake.
I think that kind of does lean into my one kind of directly. I think during the halftime, you know, Addy sees Tiger going for his phone, and then just again pulls everyone in and gets a chance on, which is probably slightly more together than it was last time at the practice. But yeah, just trying to
100%.
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, just trying to get everyone together, trying to
Together.
distract Tiger. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to bring everyone together.
Yeah.
Together.
No, for real.
Huh?
That's so good.
Yeah.
God.
I'll go, then you go, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Coach goes last.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is how do you use your powers or talent to help a teammate? I what could I even do here? I think it's okay. It's kind of dumb, but somebody's running with the ball. Somebody else is. I could take the phone, but I thought about that. But I think I want to do it during a play. I'm going to have. It's during a play. Somebody's. I've just passed the ball off to Lyra.
Yeah.
And you're running. Somebody's about to catch you, or is looking like they're going to catch you, and have let's see. They have these funky kind of shoes that just have like kind of like this knob fastener on the front, and I just kind of stare at it. It comes off into my hand, and their shoe comes loose, and they trip and fall, and you're able to outrun them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I fucking love
Mhm.
that.
So how do you cause another moment of defeat?
Frankie can't catch a break. I can directly cause a moment of triumph or defeat. I rolled an odd number, which means I can cause a moment of defeat. God.
Is it in this same play? Because that would be good.
Oh,
Oh.
that.
Like they're going to score. Lyra's about to score, and what do you do?
Oh my God, what do I do to like mess that up? Who am I to stand between?
You accidentally like cause a foul or something
Like,
like that.
I'll-
Like
you-
so it like interrupts the whole.
I think what happens is that I have been like shoving tissues up my nose, and getting progressively more pissed off. And I think that I'm already getting like I'm getting angry. I'm getting tired of this. I know I'm already a failure. I've made I thought I couldn't get worse, but I've gotten worse. And I think I'm starting to feel like really like shitty about myself to the point where I'm like lashing out now. And I think what happens is that I start like I think I'm just fully. I'm not even like looking at the game. I'm like in the bathroom, like shoving tissues up my nose, and I think I come out and I think I see Slick Rick, the scrunkly alley cat who I was in prison with, and I think we start to argue. I immediately start being like, "You always have to take the fucking chips," and I think that we just progressively continue to argue over the like as we start walking away to our respective sides. And I think I start like yelling and getting like really just like completely like, disproportionately angry. Um and to the point where I think that I think I like yell something or something, and like Lyra's like running and super focused, and ordinarily you wouldn't be distracted by this, but I think it is just a moment of like, what the fuck did you just say? And
Mm.
you like lose focus for that second, and that's all that needs to happen for you to fumble it, um and to not score. And
Nice roll.
Oh god, you just like you run through, you just look behind you, then just stumble into touch out of play rather than grounding the ball.
yeah, and I definitely get
Mm.
a flag.
Mhm.
I get a flag for being unprofessional and everything. And I just like it's a bad time. But you know what? Despite that, we still need to flip coins to determine if we win,
Yeah.
lose, or tie.
Like just a short thing I want to have like after that is like Tubbs going around saying, that like we did good here, like we get them next time, like trying to be very motivating.
Yeah, that after that play, and yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And
Uh,
Okay.
also in the sense of like I'm blaming myself for this shit. No one else gets to do that.
Yeah.
So like you all have to be optimistic about things.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right.
Okay.
I'm the one who fucked everything up. You guys are doing fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Next play, friends. It's just a game. Let's have fun.
And let's see how
Um,
well this
So-
all goes.
Probably go one at a time, right? And so like you can go
Yeah,
all
so
one
we
at a time,
describe
and then
the yeah.
yeah,
mhm.
instead of all of us trying to do it at once.
Yeah.
Because if a player gets ahead, they have to describe a moment of pride. If they get it tails, they describe a moment of frustration.
Mhm.
So
okay.
I just use Google coin flipper.
So
I was
who's
gonna
gonna
roll a d2.
yeah.
Oh, that's smart. Let's do
One
that.
tails, two heads?
Yeah, just a one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one
D2.
tails,
Yeah.
two heads.
Yeah.
All right, let me 1d2.
Ah. Yeah, doing it
One's heads,
one at a
two's
time.
tails, right?
But I think we're doing it one at a time. Just I feel like it make it
Yeah.
easier,
Well,
right?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, thank you,
I-
Hunter. I see your
And it
vision
is
now.
it does
I already rolled. Sorry.
so it says
Oh,
team
that's
and
fine.
player. Is it just players that flip, or is it the
Every
coach
every,
that
every
flips as
player
well?
does, including the coach.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Player as in player of the game, not player as in
Mhm.
team
Do
player.
we want to start with the
Yes,
coach?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go first, because I rolled first, and then I forgot that we were doing the very smart thing of like pacing the coin flips, which also adds a really nice like level of drama to it. So thank you, Hunter, for making my
Tension.
game better.
Fucking
Um,
organized.
okay, so I rolled a 1, which I think we said was tails, right? 1 is tails, 2 is heads. Okay, so well, I'm gonna describe a moment of frustration. Jesus Christ. Frankie's really, really not having it right now. Um, I think what it
Ones are
is.
heads, usually.
Oh, okay. I mean, do we want to go with that, or I think we'd said ones are tails, twos are heads. I don't know.
Should we roll again
Whatever.
and be clear what we want?
Yeah, I think
No.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that.
In the chat, he said both.
Sounds good. So we will do. Okay, so from now on,
Yeah.
we will do 1 is
Wait, yeah.
heads,
Okay.
2 is tails. We're gonna go
Mhm.
one at a time, and we will go from there. Does that
Mhm.
make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
sick.
That makes sense.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I always think
roll.
of ones as heads because it's like you say heads and tails, like
Totally.
that.
No, I get
Yeah.
you. That makes sense.
That's
Whoopsies! I rolled a d6 because I'm
you
busy
rolled a
with a fool.
d6.
There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the
There
tails.
you go. Always wanted.
There's no winning for Frankie today. I think the moment of frustration for me is getting carded. And I think that it's this like, God fucking damn it, and like, just trying really hard to get her shit together in any fucking possible way. And I think like blinking back like angry tears. Um, and I think like no matter what the outcome of the game is, I think it's a shot of going to the ref after the game and just like mumbling out this apology. And just, being like, I'm not gonna pull that shit again. But just saying it in this like really tired way. And that's my moment.
Do we want to go
Okay.
in Discord order?
Yeah, let's go in Discord order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's still tails. I think Lyra's very frustrated because later on that day they find out that Sparky used their powers to help him.
Oh.
And I think that frustrates Lyra that they needed help. Like, I don't need help. I'm above help. Instead of just taking the someone helping them on their head
Mhm.
for what it is. They're very peeved by that.
Mari, let's hope you can get ahead.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's already a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A moment of frustration is also the coach blowing up. It's like or I mean just with the coach in general, as is my theme. But because we're doing better before you started trying to tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Less invested you are, the better we do. And so like like I saw you getting more and more worked up and us playing worse and worse. And I think that is really what's sticking in my brain at towards the end of the game.
Do you say that to Frankie at all?
I mean, that's next. Isn't it? After.
No, but I steal your cigarettes.
Okay. Let's hope.
Oh, that's really good.
Can we scrape something from this?
I don't know.
I rolled
Yes.
a one.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
I think what like for Tubbs, it's like seeing that the coach actually cares, and like in general that like the team's frustrated even though things don't go well. So it's like very much, oh look, there's like like seeing that things can get better, and maybe also just a part of like after getting past all of this, and maybe it's a close game and things are getting heated, and just like realizing, wait a second, like competing is fun. Uh
Mm.
if you're like actually back in it and don't have to like think about like, oh god, what are they going to talk about today about me, or like some other shit.
Yeah. For real, for real. That's your moment of pride, success, or joy. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so-
and let's see how close the actual result is.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I think it's again similar to how everything else. It's just the team started to come together. After halftime, after Addy led the cheer, seemed like it was going to be there, but then just things just fell apart. I'm just yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. So we lost. On a loss, bits of the game are put up on social media.
I think it's obvious what it does.
Uh-huh. Definitely Frankie getting hit in the face, Frankie getting fouled, Lyra getting distracted,
Mm-hmm.
you know, lots of stuff going on. With this one. Oh boy. Um
I thought that
I
was a
make a
sorry
speech.
speech.
I
Yeah.
make a speech to the team after the game. So, um, I'm not a voice actor. I can't make my voice sound like it's plugged up with tissue paper. But that's what my voice sounds like right now. That's what Frankie's voice sounds like. Um, and she's just like standing in the locker room and she actually looks each of you in the eyes, which I don't think she's done this whole time. And she's like, look, I fucking blew it. And it might not surprise you to learn that this is not the first time I fucked up like this. You would think, you get used to it, but you don't. It still fucking sucks. I don't know fucking shit about rugby. My brother Bob, he asked me to be the coach, and I'm not really in a position to say no to him. But just because I don't know about it doesn't mean that I shouldn't give you guys a chance. And I'm sorry for how I've been, for fucking it up. I can tell that this is really important to you. I didn't expect that. And I can't promise that I'm gonna be, what you need me to be, but I don't wanna fucking be like this again. So I'm gonna do better. I've said that a lot in my life. You don't have to believe me. I'll prove it to you. But I'll say it anyway. But I'm gonna do better. That's it.
I think I stand up. Sparky stands up. I'm pretty sure it's all just kind of like sitting in the locker room or whatever. And I stand up. I walk towards you, coach. I kind of raise my hand. I put it down. You know, flat out, and I say, together, everybody else to come and put their hands on mine.
Yeah.
Good.
Lila leaves.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you going?
Lila leaves. Doesn't even just
What the
respond to
fuck
you.
is I'm muttering like, what the fuck is her deal as I'm putting my hand in? Like
Don't worry about it.
This
We all did our
is
best.
this is important. Well, We did, at least.
Yeah.
I think I say like, I'll talk to her.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks for saying what you said, Coach.
Yeah. I mean, I know you kids can't really fire
We'll
me,
teach
but
you what this game is.
yeah, I'd appreciate that. I know that, you can't really fire me, but I still appreciate you not doing it. I think she pitches that we get not Bob's ice cream, but that we go to like a shitty diner or something, and get like, I don't know, like just whatever the fuck you want. And she'll pay for it and shit. But no one has to do this. I think she's like, yeah, if you guys want to fucking get some food or whatever, feel free. Oh, it's on me, but whatever you want to do after this.
I think Sparky goes with you. Like, is switching into like coach mode for the coach. Like, okay, if you want to do this, like, let's do this.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, it depends on like what what Eddie wants to do, but I kind of like the idea of like us three in like the diner, like trying to like explain rugby with whatever
Yeah.
lies around on a diner table, like
Yeah.
a salt shaker and stuff.
Yes.
Right,
It's
the
like
salt and
pasta.
pepper shaker.
Yes, ketchup, mustard,
Yes, and like like
Yeah,
napkins.
I think Addy is
Triangle lineup.
fairly distracted
This
with
position's just
Lyra
called
having
number
this
8. Don't worry about it.
stormed out, but as everyone's trying to explain, just sighs and goes in and explains things in detail.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love that. That's a really good shot.
Because the thing is, she does know rugby well because she when her mother was based in the UK for a while.
Mhm,
Actually learned it properly.
Yeah, yeah. Like actual rugby.
Mhm.
Oh man, Frankie's taking notes. Frankie's asking questions. She's like, "So what happens when that?" She's like a fry is sticking out of her mouth.
Mhm.
It's like a cigarette, but it's a French fry. Hunter, do we get a shot of what Lyra's doing,
Not massively.
do you want the
Pretty
camera
nice
to
now.
not show that?
I mean, I can do that after. Wait, shit.
Downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that for my downtime.
Mhm. Excellent.
uh,
Okay, wonderful. Game, we did it. We lost.
Do
Yeah.
we want to take a break maybe?
Take a
Yeah.
break, come into downtime.
Yeah,
So
take a
I'll
break
wake
from the
up.
downtime,
Yeah.
and then we can continue
Yeah.
on.
5 or 10
Wonderful.
minutes.
I'm up for whatever. What are we feeling on this bitch?
I mean, we're only first game in, and I'm already halfway through, so I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let's do 5. Let's take 5.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
take us in. And we're back with this exciting, exciting game of Beat the Champs as part of our 72-hour Roll Plus Bond charity stream for medical aid for Palestine. Feel free to at any point donate to this great, very important cause. Welcome back or welcome for the first time. We are playing Beat the Champs, a game that I made. It is, you know, we're sad rugby cats and a sad rugby human coach. But maybe now things won't be so sad. Who can say? Um, well, yeah, let's get the show on the road. Let's continue going. So we just had game one. We lost pretty miserably. It sucked. But yeah, I'm starting to learn how to play rugby. So that's important for the coach. But yeah, downtime in between practice and games. Each teammate answers one of the following prompts, and then the coach answers one of the following prompts. Do you want to go in Discord order?
I have mine
Makes
ready.
sense since
All right.
Lyra went off first.
Cool. All right, so I'll go first then. Um, who do you go to for advice? I think that Frankie goes to. I think that Frankie talks to the 7-Eleven clerk, who's there at 3 a.m. And I feel like at this point, like, they've had enough short conversations and chats for it to not be totally weird that she's doing this. Um, I think that Frankie's basically just like, I'm actually like trying for once, and like I want to try, and like, how do I not fuck this up? And I think this general this fucking 7-Eleven clerk is like, listen. And I think basically the 7-Eleven clerk is like, just show them you care. And Frankie's like, okay, I'll do that. And that's my downtime scene.
So it's the weekend. Lyra is wearing something no one would recognize her. She's wearing a hoodie, and like joggers, like sweatpants, and she goes to the arcade. And you know how in like Japanese arcades, how like fighting games are like LAN, like in the arcade, like how like people like in the Japanese arcades just play like against the other people on cabinets, but you don't really know who you're playing against.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So you should see Lyra there, and she's playing against the same player over and over again, and they keep like just trading off matches in Street Fighter, and then we cut to the other player, and it's Sterling, and neither one of them knows they're playing against each other. And that's what Lyra does all day to unwind.
That's really good.
Okay,
What's
who
Sparky up
needs
to?
help? Yeah, who needs help you typically wouldn't give? Why do you offer? So I think it's kind of two-part, right? It's I think what it is I ask Tubbs if he wants to practice some drills. It's more that I think it's less me helping him and more me trying to help the team by getting probably its two best players like on the same page.
Yeah.
And
Um, but at some point you get a text at like 5 a.m. of like Tubbs doing a selfie on the practice court. Just like, okay, where are you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's just like on my way, like
Which is like not
or
a
just like a running emoji. That's all. Like it's like
also want to say it's like probably not a smart idea to do that, but also, doing the
Right.
I'm always practice.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Already forgot the questions. What do you do to unwind? I think that's a scene of like Tubbs just at like late evening. It's already cold because we're like in fall winter pod, but like on that bench, like a few miles out, probably with like some like very shabby bike on the side of the bench and like just sitting there and drawing like whatever is on the other side of the river there.
Mm.
I have like this bad idea of like there being like two trees that kind of stand close-ish together, like like rugby goalposts, or like that's how he sees them.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of like draws it like that.
Mhm.
God, that's really good.
Yeah, I think for Addie, it's what makes her doubt herself is basically everything right now. It's just, despite everything she's doing, the team just is falling apart. Yeah, even when she did the best she can trying to inspire people, it all went wrong. I think even she's not as self-deluded to think that she got any chance of Lyra despite everything, and she's just kind of laying on her back on the top of the old air traffic control tower, just yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and kind of just yeah.
I'm picturing this anime perfectly. This is it's Sad Cat Cinema. This is very good. God, I love these characters. All right, we are at another practice again.
Beliefs
Oh
change.
shit, fuck, right, beliefs. If any of your beliefs have changed about yourself or others on the team, discuss and record these changes now.
Yeah, so I made a couple of changes. Changed the coach, so I didn't expect to have to coach the coach, and I just crossed out the last part of my self belief. I never fit in anywhere.
No. Oh.
The coach is quicksand. Anyone around
Oh,
her
no.
gets trapped in failure.
What was that? Sorry.
The coach is quicksand. Anyone around her gets trapped in failure.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Fuck.
Right now I've like changed two. Lyra is unreliable. And coach finally experienced real failure.
God, that's so funny.
Um,
I think the only one that I've changed right now is I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I have to try.
I changed a couple. Just finishing typing. Okay. So I changed Tiger to Tiger and I are the best players on the team. It's time we unite. And then for Coach, I just have Coach is trying.
Woo! With that beautiful vote of confidence, we're heading into another practice. God. All right. Each teammate rolls 1d6 or chooses one of the following to answer, and then I also do the same with my own little special prompts. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Practice 2. All right, rolling time. I got a 1. Who's going to go in roll order again?
Sure.
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh no. I mean, I could also re-roll, like, if you want to go with that. Because also had...
No, don't want to go with
Okay,
that.
okay. It's like, this is also...
I then rolled another
Okay.
thing.
Gotcha.
Uh,
I mean,
Okie dokie.
Who forgot their phone?
I'll just pick. That's feel right either.
Alrighty. Hunter, do we wanna start the party?
Yeah, I got a fellow teammate forgot their phone. Do you lend them yours? I want to ask who forgot their phone. Like, who would forget their phone here?
I mean, like,
Hmm.
Possibly Addy probably is too used to you not needing to remember to grab things, but I think she's too distracted to, get the portal back and grab it.
I think Lyra goes, why do you need it?
Because it's done. Just feel like it's fine. It's fine.
No, it's why do you need it? I didn't say no. I just want to know why you need it.
I just need to text my mum. She's she should be coming off.
Yeah, I
Thing
think
is
Lyra,
coming off.
yeah.
Yeah. She's just been away for a bit and should be maybe coming home soon.
Oh,
And
um,
yeah,
Li-
it's fine. It's fine.
no, I'm sorry to hear. I think Lyra grabs her phone and inputs like a 20 number password. Here,
Oh,
you
God.
use it as long as you need. Sorry. Hope you get to see your mom soon.
Yeah. Addy then starts. Yeah.
Then Lyra steps away.
Just smiles and just says thanks.
Yeah, no.
And it
Anytime,
doesn't.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't think Addie's going to be going looking. But is there any obvious messages from Sterling on the phone when she goes into
No.
the text?
No, but if you go open up their Facebook page, that's the page they're on.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think Addie is going to be going looking for anything. So.
Oh yeah. But I'm just color. You would have opened their Facebook or Instagram or whatever kids use.
Yeah.
That would have been the first. They will be on that page.
Yeah.
God, I sounded old there. What of the kids? Okay, yeah.
Wonderful. Mary, what's Sparky up to?
Yeah. Let's see. I rolled a 1 that is. You think you might be the best player on the team. What makes you believe that? Who calls you on it? Gosh. What makes me believe that is well, I have the I think I have the most like strategic mind on the team
Mm.
because of the way I'm able to like handle plays and to kind of direct my teammates. I think who challenges me on that is actually Addie. I think Addie challenges me on that. I think I'm like I think I say something real dumb about like trying to get like subs like on my level.
Hmm.
And I think Eddie, you can tell me how you kind of help me see reality. A little
Yeah, I
bit there.
think it's very much she very much goes and said that's not about it's not about who is the best. It's about the team itself. You can't just say, oh yeah, well I'm the best. I need to get everyone else needs to get on my level. You need to work as a team. Everyone needs to actually work as a team for once.
I think I'm just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right, Eddie. Not easy though. I start to say something else, and I don't.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Maka.
Yeah, so I did roll a 2, right?
You did, yeah. You
Yeah,
got
yeah. Okay. You- it's man, you know that you're the worst player on the team. What makes you think that? Who helps you change your mind?
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
I think like for once it's like it's what like Sparky was just saying, but also I've been doing extra practice at like 5 a.m. in the morning and probably haven't slept a lot like for the
Yeah.
last few I don't know how many weeks. So I think I'm just like
Uh-huh.
very tired and it's a day where just nothing is working. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
completely missing everything, like misjudging things because well, guy should probably hit the bed instead of the practice court.
Mm.
Um and I think I just look tired as well.
Can I pitch something?
Yeah.
So, one, my pitch for hang on. What makes you think who helps you change your mind? I'm gonna pitch that the whole team and the coach help you change your mind. Um, and
Mhm.
the other thing is that I think we all additionally tell you to take a nap.
Yep. Hmm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Like I think at least Frankie like pulls you aside for a moment and is like, Tyga, how many hours of sleep have you gotten?
I don't know, like 2.
Okay.
Listen, I've been so like a few weeks ago I read this article about this like professional like athlete who like who does this. Um and they feel like they're like really cool and like win a lot and
Hey,
that's what you have to do, right? Like just practice all the time.
Tyga, you know what you also need to do?
Huh?
You need to give yourself a fucking break. Because that way you can do any of the shit that you want to do. Also, like leans in conspiratorially, probably smells a little bit like old cigarettes. You want to know a secret?
Huh?
You're already pretty fucking cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. In the
Hey!
back.
Hey! Shouts out to the rest of the team. Hey!
Do itself.
Raise your hand if you think Tiger's pretty cool. Or paw, whatever.
Yeah, raise his hand.
Yeah, Addy raises her hand.
But using the definition term of cool, then yes, I raise my hand.
There. Look, it's unanimous. We all think you're pretty fucking cool. All right, keep your hands up if you think the tiger should also take a fucking nap.
Addy puts his second hand up.
Yeah. Just raises higher,
My tail perks
It
up.
was like elbow cocked before. Yeah.
Could we retcon something a little bit in that
Mhm.
the thing where like I keep forgetting the names where like Sparky does the like Tiger should get on my level is like after Tiger left because like he took a nap. Like and Tiger like before that
Oh,
goes over, it's like
Yeah,
okay,
just
you
rearrange the stuff.
yeah, kind of like you handle my position for the rest of the practice. I take a break.
Yeah.
Also because of like, my belief of like, oh, you're not ready to carry the team, right? It's like,
oh
Yeah.
like maybe you
God,
should
that's
do
really
that.
good. I love that. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
get to
that's cool.
nap. Tiger, you get to nap.
Bye, everyone.
I think I literally I'm like you don't have to leave practice. I'm just letting you know like here. And I literally I think I have like one of those like cheap like foldable like camp chairs. But I think I also just have a blanket because it's fall and I like lay the blanket out on the ground. I'm like you can just curl up. You got fur. I don't have fur, so I figure you're already pretty warm. You
I,
can just
I think he still carries the stuff like close to like a radiator. Still a cat,
Yeah. Little kitty cat, little rugby kitty cat taking a nap.
Find a spot of sunshine. Yeah.
God, that's very good. Addie.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 5 since all 2 that were matching, and that's gonna go with during drills, a teammate volunteers to practice with you. Who is it? Do you like them? Yeah, because I think Addy's kind of been pulling back from everything after the last game. Everyone since the last game.
Mm. Yeah. Who do you
I
think
can
volunteers to
practice.
practice with you?
I practice with Eddie.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
How's that go?
Yeah.
Rough, but mostly good. Maybe.
Yeah, I think trying to think, what the best thing to do for what's yeah, I think what it's going to be is I think just trying to think the best way for direct way for winger second or two do drills because it's the like complete opposite parts of the thing. I think
Mm.
the best things is similar things to like the bit that I talked about in the channel where we've got some of the other players there, trying to stop me. We're just working out, me offloading to you, so you can actually then I can try and break through the line, get everyone pulled into me, then offload the ball back to you, so you can break through the gap that's opened. Those sort of things.
That's very good. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. There's a reason. That sort of play is the reason why second rows and wingers are the two opposite ends of the try chart in most things, most competitions. The second row is very much a support player in that sort of way.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you know things about rugby. I, as a player, don't know anything about rugby, and Frankie is learning really hard.
Yep.
I got the role. What new drill do you try to teach the team, and how do you help them try to understand? So I think Frankie scribbles furiously notes during practice and has actually pretty decent tips for you all. Nothing that's wow, mind blowing, but she's clearly put in the attention and effort. Some of the stuff that she says is super obvious, yeah, no shit. But she's contributing. She's paying attention. I think the drill that she pitches is less like a rugby drill and more like a team building exercise. Um and I'm trying to think of what really corny team building exercise that she tries to have you guys do. Um just know that it's ridiculous and she insists that you do it. Um Please chat
Like
if
some
you
kind
have
of
any
trust fall thing, or
That's
what?
all.
Yeah.
Oh, trustful. Yes. Thank you. Um, very good. Very good. It could be it could be a trustful that transitions into a rhythm game, which would be really fucking funny.
Yeah.
You have to
Um,
fall on the rhythm.
yes, to fall on the rhythm. So yeah, I think she has you guys do that. And we didn't have to go into deep detail.
Yeah.
But she has you do this, and she's she explains after, I think. It's funny, it's silly. I hope Frankie laughs and she participates too. She
Yeah.
falls. Whoever can catch her, not catch her, or whatever.
Yeah.
She has a good time. Um, and she gathers you all together at the end of this and is like, okay, so I know that was pretty fucking ridiculous, but I also I don't know. I think that rugby's about having fun, right? It's about having fun together, in addition to all the other shit that you gotta do. But that's the most important. Having fun together. Yeah, together fun together. I don't think we I don't think that's the best chant to have, but I think it's something that we need to keep in mind. Win or lose, whatever. Whatever. Do we have fun? That's the important question. Because otherwise, what's the fucking point? Winning is only so much. At the end of the day, fun's important. That's what I think. That's what I learned in my time. She finger guns awkwardly. She doesn't know how to end that sentence.
Yeah.
Um, cool.
Yeah. Into game 2.
Mary, I'm killing and dying for you. Together, fall. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. All right. We did it. We did a whole practice. Game 2. Sooner rather than later, another game has arrived. Frankie's definitely feeling better. She's feeling okay, I kind of have a grasp on what's going on. Um, she's a little more pep in her step. So you know, I hope that the team in general is feeling a little better about this one. Um, and we continue forward. Bob's Ice Cream, boldly go where no rugby team has gone before. Now we describe the opposing team's look, mascot, and team name. Should anyone wish to donate to medical aid for Palestine to, you know,
Yes.
pitch a name or anything, feel free to go for it. Otherwise, we will continue on. Um, okay. So we had
I
the Big Bridge Bears, the Big Bridge Brown Bears, and now we have.
Big Bridge Brown Bears.
Is this an away game or a home game?
home game probably at this
Yeah.
point. Makes sense.
Home game makes sense to me too. So then who's the team that we're facing?
Yeah.
It's the Little Creek Critters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, Little Creek Critters.
Yep. No point spending too long focused on it. It's nearly 12.
You are correct. Little Creek Critters, excellent. Good job. Good to go. I
Yep.
think their mascot is a cricket.
Mhm.
And their team colors are like just like a really garish green.
Mm-hmm.
Is my pitch.
And a
Yep.
gray that doesn't quite match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. Very. Yeah. But what are they actually wearing? Because that is our colors as well.
Do we have to like have our
Oh,
away
yeah.
They
uniforms?
will have to
Yeah,
wear
I
different
know.
uniforms.
I know, but what if their away uniforms are also weirdly green? So we have to.
Mm.
So weird. They could also just be white uniforms, and it's good.
Oh, that's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good
like
point. Yeah, honestly,
White
they
with,
could be
an
they could
ugly
be
green
like
stripe. Yeah.
yeah, they could be white with green stripe. I think that's good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Works for us.
Excellent.
Yeah. The green and black is different enough with the
Yeah.
white and green.
Exactly. We got that variation, so no one's too confused about like, wait, which one's which? Excellent. Okay. Wonderful.
rolling.
Wow. I sure did get an opposing coach result.
Oh.
So what I got, so the coach on on the Little Creek Critters is a former journalist who was once obsessed with discovering who you really were behind your superhero persona. Well, this sure is the time. I think we make I make really awkward eye contact with this former journalist who looks really excited to see me. And it is really uncomfortable. And I'm just like I'm focusing on the game. I can't focus on this coach. I'm focused on the game, I'm focused on the team. That's what I care about. That's what I'm here for. Um all right. So that's why I'm doing it. During the game, how we're doing, each teammate. What do we roll? What do we roll? Let's go in. I guess roll order again. So, Mary.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I rolled a 2, which is you're injured during a key moment. By who? How bad is it? Let's see. Yeah, so I think by who? It's by some player on the other team who gives a shit who they are.
Yeah.
And like
One of their player.
they yeah, like yeah, they mean nothing to me. But they just run like full force like into me like while I'm like taking a step, and it like wrenches my leg a little bit, so or a lot of it. So it's not, I don't like break a bone or anything nasty, but it's but I think I'm out for the rest of the game. Like I can't, like it's like a pretty bad sprain situation in my knee. So I can't stand on it for at least today.
Gotcha. I think like Frankie.
I think it's like the first play of the game too. Like it's like
Oh,
the very first thing that happens.
yeah, man, it happens. I think Frankie, like, just out of habit, goes to pass you a cigarette, and then it's like, wait, and instead, I think he's like, wait one moment, goes and gets you like a hot dog or something. Um, all right,
Cool.
Hunter.
So I got a pair of the opposing team once he punished for an altercation earlier in the game. What is it? How do you react?
Ooh.
Well, I think I get mad on Sparky's behalf. And I just get in the big kid's face and just start screaming at them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think then their mother comes over and starts screaming at me, so I start screaming at the mother. And then the coach, and then the referee comes over, so I start screaming at the referee. So just in the middle of the field is a small tabby cat surrounded by 3 big cats, and the little cat just like growling like a dog. And I think I get thrown out for half the game
Oh shit!
because of this.
Fuck. All right.
But you helped me off the field, and I'm like trying not to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have that moment.
And I just like kind of start giving the bird to everyone else on the field.
I get 2 hot dogs.
Mhm.
I'm like, we're still in this. We're still in this.
Stuff it down your mouth.
Okay. So, I think, yeah. This is a thing here. With Lyra now not on right now, everything we practice just can't really happen. So Addy just continues to push through and ends up actually fully pushing through and kind of having half the like 2 or 3 of the opposing team just hanging on her as she actually runs through and grounds the ball and scores a try.
Fuck yeah. Frankie's just like, fuck yeah. Like, so fucking loudly she starts coughing. That's awesome. Fuck yes, let's go.
So I rolled twice and rolled other people's results twice. So, but I kind of want to pick during a break. You see a teammate looking distressed. How do you try to help reassure them?
Mhm.
Honestly, this could be anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think since the coach is kind of like taking care of the 2 that are like temporarily benched, like would this make sense like for like me to encourage encourage Eddie
Yeah.
to like also because of also this belief of like you're pressuring yourself to like do everything for everyone.
Yep.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
like you don't have like we are like there are like more people here, unnamed random player cats.
Yep.
It can also do things.
Yeah.
So don't try and to do everything all at once. Again, giving advice and not listening to it myself.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more, but also
15 on the pitch.
yeah.
God.
So yeah, like just like
Oh, I
really
love that.
doing my best. Like
Yeah.
like we're all putting a lot on us. Doesn't matter. Let's just
But
do our
it
best
is
with what we have.
literally it is kind of literally the point to support everyone and make sure everyone does the best they can.
Yeah. You too. Like it's not like yeah, like you don't have to do this alone. Like
I mean, yeah.
let's win this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Coach,
Yeah.
try and inspire us, please.
Actually inspire us because She rolled well for once.
Yeah.
This is great because I rolled
Oh, it's different
I
this
rolled an
time.
odd number, which means I describe how I did directly inspire the team. This is it's a great question that I'm trying to answer. I think honestly it's just Frankie's like sheer enthusiasm. I think that we do like during like a halftime or whatever. I'm like, okay, listen, things didn't go exactly as planned. Shit happens, whatever. That's fucking life, right? Like that's how it is on this bitch of an earth. But like, you guys are fucking incredible. Holy shit. And she like goes on to describe like some cool like fucking moves that you guys did. Even like Sparky who got like, you know, benched fucking immediately. Like she goes on to like address each and every one of you. And she's like, "You all play with heart. Even Lyra. I don't really know if you have a heart, but I think you do now. I think you do after I watch you play. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But like, listen, you all have heart, you all have passion for this game, and you have and like remember, have fun. Winning's important. I get that that's like the point of the game, whatever. But the real point of the game is to fucking have a good time. Also, you fuckers are way too fucking hard on yourselves. Fucking like, take a breather. It's all good. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna play. It's gonna be all right. I know we're gonna fucking get milkshakes afterwards. Like, oh, fucking Bob's ice cream, whatever ice cream you fucking want. I don't fucking care. It doesn't have to be my brother's. My point is that you guys are great, and I never really was a part of anything or a part of anything good. And this is something that's good. So
Yeah,
congratulations, you've already done that.
yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, yeah. So together, 1, 2, 3, together.
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 Okay. Probably more, actually synced up in characters. It's people they were that people didn't have to unmute.
Okay. Do we want to flip coins again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's going?
One at a time.
First? Yep, one at a time.
All right.
One's heads, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
1 is heads.
One
2
is heads.
is tails.
Okay. Again in
Oh
Discord
yeah,
order.
sorry, my bad. Okay.
Mhm.
1d2.
Okay.
What the
Hey.
hell? What the fuck? Sorry. Well, heads. Look at that. I accidentally rolled 1d6 and then I rolled. Okay, whatever. No, we're fine. My point is that I rolled a heads. Okay, so I get to describe a moment of triumph and joy and everything. And honestly, I think it's not even like a play. I think the moment that I want to describe is Tiger talking to Addie.
Mhm.
And being like, you know, you don't have to do this on your own, like we're here for you, and like that moment of like friendship. Frankie like saw that and was like, wow, like really touched, and just has a fucking goofy ass smile on her face, um, from that, and she feels really happy.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Bad, bad one.
Mhm.
Um, I'm just so frustrated that I'm on the bench. Like
Mm,
I'm just like for most of the game, I'm seeing everyone try their best, and I'm for once less frustrated about like my own personal like not looking good in front of everyone, and more frustrated about that I can't be helping people out there.
Nice.
mhm.
Yeah. I'll go next. I got a 1. That's a good thing.
Mhm.
Okay, I think even though I'm injured, I think I'm kind of standing but like leaning on something or someone, and I'm watching my team do a good job, like, you know, and they're performing without me, and um, I'm letting that feel good, you know,
Mhm.
and in letting that feel good, even that feels good, you know, like realizing like, oh,
Mhm.
I'm not holding on as tight. Like it's okay for me not to be the fulcrum that this uh, team rotates around.
Okay. It's a draw right now, right? Like,
Yep,
oh
it's
no.
tied.
Yeah, yeah. So,
No,
no,
that
it's not. It's
heads
not.
are
It's
ahead.
not. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Heads are ahead. I can't
Let's-
count or read.
Yeah. If you
Let's
get
just.
heads, we nope.
Oh,
Now it's tied.
yeah. I mean, it's fine. Like, moment of frustration, doubt, or injury. Maybe it's a moment of doubt, like in the
Mm.
sense of like, I mean, we can just like play it on in the way the roles is. It's like it's a close
Uh-huh.
game, and like we are like approaching the end, and obviously now there's the okay, like can we actually do this? Like this, like kind of like also in this thing of like we managed to like rally around something, and this deserves to be like rewarded, like in winning, kind
Mm.
of,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
like we cannot lose this game, even though it
Mhm.
would be fine. But also, you know, wouldn't it be cool?
Yeah.
Right. Totally,
Yeah.
totally, totally. Oh, that's so good.
And let's see how it actually goes.
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not our just responsibility to hold the team together. Yeah, time rolling last and determining if we win or lose.
Big whammies, big whammies.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. We got a tie, baby.
Yeah. So I think it's that last. No, we
Is that
win.
a tie?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
a
we
win.
win?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
Ties
my
are
god, you're
impossible
right.
if
I'm
five
sorry.
people.
I can't.
We
Once again,
can't
I
tie.
can't count.
yeah.
Holy shit, we fucking win.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think what happens is we're there, and for the last few minutes, I think we managed to just get ahead, and we just managed to, for the last at the last few seconds, we all just managed just to keep possession as for just the last last few minutes. Just keep the possession, keep things going,
Mhm.
and just hold the team back. Just stop them from getting that last point to beat us, or last few points to beat us.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
so good.
It's also
Holy
good
shit.
because if we had lost, we would have lost our practice space.
Mm.
It would be pretty brutal. Instead, we won.
We make it
Bitch.
into the. I think I've got an obvious pitch. I think it's the fact that we've won for first time forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time that like in either iteration, right? In Little Bridge Lizards or Bob's, the first time that Bob's Ice Cream has won, and the first time that Little Bridge Lizards has won in a long time. Like this is a huge fucking deal. So much so that we win and we make it into the local paper.
Mhm.
What's the picture? What's the shot of the team that the paper gets?
Is it of like of Eddie just like doing a big tackle or something like in the final minutes
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
game, of like you just like picking up some like an opposing player, like
Mhm.
God, yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
a big Maine Coon teenager, just like, oh, yeah.
Well, no,
Um,
yeah, no.
And then
Addy's
I
not a
think a
main coon.
smaller
Addy
photo.
oh
is,
fuck, you're right.
yeah,
I apologize.
is, yeah.
That's so good. Oh, I love
hmm
that.
Yeah, people aren't quite sure what Addy is.
It's a little bit of
I
a
think there's
mystery.
a
No, I
smaller
think,
photo of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
you know,
You're done.
fine, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, I think there's like a smaller photo of uh, was it? It was Lyra who stood up for me, right? Or did
Yeah,
Addie
Lyra, yeah.
stand up for
it
me?
was Lyra,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lyra's, yeah, that's
Lyra.
what,
Okay.
that's what got her
Okay.
disciplined.
I was like, yeah, right. I think there's like a smaller picture of like when she was like surrounded by all those adults and like, you know, look how strongly they stand together. Like, I'm like leaning against her and like
Yeah,
she's like telling all these people off.
Mm-hmm.
And like on page 12, there's like a not very well read article by that other coach about like a supervillain
Yes.
no one really knows. Anyway,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for tying that in because I completely forgot. It's really funny. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, the coach has the other coach has a shitty article about like, yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't even think I really like Frankie doesn't even really talk to the the coach. The coach probably the former journalist probably tries to ask me questions and I'm like no comment. I think there's this tiny picture of Frankie, like just looking manic with joy. Um, and basically the Elmo fire gif. Um, but
Mhm.
Natasha Leone. That's what I need you all to imagine. And we fucking won. Ah! Yeah, I think her speech is
Mhm.
just really short. I think she's like, I'm really fucking proud of everybody. Um, you know, congratulations, we fucking did it together. And she just starts
Mhm.
shouting that. She's like fucking hyped. Yeah. Ah, we did it. We won. Holy shit. Yeah, I think it makes sense to skip game 3 and just go to the beach episode.
Mhm.
For time. That just tracks.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
scooch on
Get
over there.
down. Yeah. Yeah. And downtime stuff, or we're just gonna go.
Yeah, we're doing downtime.
Oh, it's a good question. Yeah, let's do downtime real quick and then we'll beach episode.
Hmm?
Um awesome.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
I'm ready to go. What do you order at the diner where you and a former villain you used to fight get brunch together? I think in this case it's a former hero. Again, small time hero who tried to stop like me and probably like I worked in a team of people. Um, and I think that I think that this hero like wrote me letters in prison. And we like became like pen pals. Um, and I think that we don't. I think this is the first time meeting up in person since I got out, and I think we've been in touch since then, but it's the first time we meet up in person, and it is us at the diner, and like I get Oreo pancakes with whipped cream and chocolate syrup and all that shit and a milkshake. And I'm just like I'm so happy. And I'm like chatting about you guys. I'm like you guys are what I talk about. I talk about the team. I talk about you guys. I talk about how we lost and it was really awful. And but I was really awful, really. And then like we won and maybe I'm actually doing something with my life. Um and I think the hero is like taking this in and is like I don't know what I expected when you got out, but I didn't expect this. And Frankie's just like, well, you better fucking believe it. Um, and is just really happy for the first time in a very long time.
Oh.
I can go.
Go for it.
Um, I want to do who do you stand up to, and how does your team support you? I just want to say I think it's okay if the answer is my team doesn't support me here, because I want to stand up to the coach.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay, go for it.
I think this is after the game. I think this is a couple days later, and I sit down and say, Coach,
Yeah.
we won the game despite everything. I think it's time for you to quit and we can get a better coach. We have a promising team here. We can win, and I think with a coach who knows what they're doing, we can even win everything.
Wow.
Frankie's just like, excuse me?
I feel I'm speaking to you like an adult, and with as much respect as I can give you. I think everyone on this
Holy
team is
shit.
really trying, and we're all doing great. I think we all have potential here. And I think we have someone who can mold that potential. I think we can win it all.
Okay, two questions. One, is this something that you've talked about with the other players? Is this...
No,
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like you
I
shouldn't be
just feel like
making
it's obvious.
unilateral decisions like this.
I feel like it's not. I'm not making a decision. I'm making a suggestion, and I feel like if he actually cared about us, he would have quit.
Frankie starts laughing. Oh. Okay, second question. Why do you care so much about winning? What's your deal? Why is that everything to you?
I feel like only losers ask that question. I feel like it's not worth my time explaining it to you.
You're a piece of fucking work. Huh.
Yeah, I am. I am, and I'm proud of it.
Oh man.
And I
Well,
think this,
listen.
yeah,
I don't know what to tell you to get me to get you to respect me or give a shit about me or really care about the team beyond winning.
I care about this team. That's why I'm talking to you like this. I wouldn't have
Oh,
talked to you like this last game because I feel like it was a lost cause.
oh, okay. No, I get it, right? I understand. Last game was pretty fucking shit. Um, but you talk a big game for someone who hasn't really lived a ton of life. Like, I don't mean like, oh, you're a kid. I mean like there's shit that you haven't been through
I have a very
that
busy schedule. Can you hurry up?
what was that?
I have a packed schedule today. I don't have enough time for any rambling speeches. They're like very charming, like in like a '80s movie type of way, but
Yeah.
Ooh.
we
You're fucking hilarious. I'm not taking your suggestion.
okay. But when we lose, I want you to know it's your fault and not the team's. If we
Talk
lose,
talk to your team about that. See if they
I
agree.
walk away. I walk away. I did change to my beliefs. Sparky has the same drive to win me, except only for rugby. Addy needs more confidence. Good thing I have plenty for both of us. Okay.
This is.
Cool.
Hmm. What's this like in whatever constitutes the coach's office? or something.
Sure.
Those
If I have a-
clothes on one of their days at working at Bob's Ice Cream.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, honestly.
okay.
Like, come into the break room with Pop Ice Cream.
uh, uh,
Okay, Mary.
Yes. So I'm going to confess something you haven't ever told anyone before.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Who do you tell? What's your secret? And okay, so to paint the scene, I'm on top of my water tower,
Mhm.
and Addie is on top of her
Mhm.
abandoned traffic control tower, and there's a little portal between us so we can just kind of talk.
Yep.
And I think I just say, "Hey, I have to tell you something.
Mm.
Uh, it's you can't tell anybody else, okay? I it's hard for me to even tell you, and I tell you everything.
Yeah.
Um, but after the school year's over, I'm moving away. I got accepted into um, a big school. I mean, I kind of applied as a lark, you know. Never thought I'd get in, and they ended up giving me a scholarship. Um, it's not close. All the way across the country. Um, I'm God. How far can your portals go?
Right now, about this far.
Okay. Just will have to rely on the good old internet, then, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
We still have time, you know. We still got some games. We're headed to the beach soon, I guess. Coach wants to take us somewhere fun, air quotes. Um, we still got lots of time to hang out and do some cool stuff.
Yeah. 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 It's yeah. Uh, yeah. It's just you weren't really my first, actual friend that was
Yeah.
ever really worth having because never much point when I was going to be moving like every year.
Well, I'll be able to come visit in the summers. I um I don't have much to visit for, but except you. This town isn't. There's not much for me here, you know. I mean, you know better than anyone that there's not much for me here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd invite you to come, but I don't know. Would it's a big ask. I mean, it's not like I don't know how we'd get by, but
Yeah. I don't know. It, I just and then the portal closes.
mm.
Holy shit.
You know, we were talking about it, and I was,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I kind of, yeah,
That's the
kind of saw
time.
it coming.
Me too.
Kind of saw it could possibly, yeah.
Well, as a little breather, I updated all of my beliefs. Addie reminds me of myself. Maybe a hug will help? With like a gazillion question marks. Tiger needs a nap. Lyra is a piece of work. Sparky has a lot of heart. They still need to learn when to take a break. And I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm a part of something now.
Yeah.
Whether we win or lose, I can't let the team down.
Yeah.
I got so caught up in the emotions of rugby cats.
Yeah.
Do other people need to do downtime?
Yeah. Yeah, Marco.
Well, let me do. Can I do my beliefs really quick?
Oh,
And then
God,
I'll let everybody
yes.
else go. So my beliefs. For Addie, Addie is my closest friend. I can't lose her even with my move. And then Tiger says the same. Lyra understands what it means to be part of a team better than I do. I could learn from her.
Oh my God.
And Coach is starting to be a coach. I'm proud of her.
Oh.
Like, but like for me, we can skip ahead. It depends on like what Eddie wants to do, but like, I don't need a downtime scene after this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I can do here.
It's so fair.
Yeah.
Do you tell anybody? Or at least not directly, but like, are you like, hey, I'm going through a rough time? No, you don't have to answer. It's okay.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
We can leave that open. Like, and
Yeah,
see
we
how
can
it
we can we
develops.
can
Yeah.
we don't have to zoom in on that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Yeah. Just want to just.
Yeah, I feel that. I love you guys. This is Frankie talking and me talking.
Mm-hmm.
We're all in this together.
I have a quick question. I know we said we were going to do the beat, but should we skip to like maybe a
Yeah,
bit
we need
more?
to we need to zoom
Yeah, I
ahead
got.
here.
We only got half an hour. There's. Oh God, not isn't
Do we just
much
get to the
Yeah,
time
we
to
can
do.
reference the beach episode.
We can reference the beach
Like
Yeah,
We can-
that's the thing. You don't just. Oh God, this at this point, jumping right to the thing is God. This is a thing. I can't think of how this is gonna. How the rest of it. Is gonna go from this right now. To actually get into the big game.
I mean,
Is the big problem.
Yeah, but also this is like part of it. Maybe what is the problem? It's like, sometimes you're just like in your head a bit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. I think what makes sense is we can reference the beach episode whenever it occurs to us. I know in my heart that this team has some good, fun, goofy time. We can go to an arcade, we can go to an actual beach, whatever happens.
Yeah, just
Um,
it's
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of want something between that
Yeah.
and the big game is the thing, but we only have half an hour left.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
Rumda need something between that and the big game is the thing.
That's so fair.
I mean, I mean, we can kind of like be in the countdown clock and just use one of the prompts each from what we want,
Yeah.
maybe, and then go to the big game.
Yeah, it's just
I think that makes sense to me.
just
And and you don't have to go first. You can take a few moments
100%.
yeah.
100%.
and just take a breather.
Mhm. Mhm.
In general,
Yeah.
like what I'm wondering about is like in that time in between, is there like anything, any kind of like motion from Lyra in the direction of like, you know, wanting to be wanting to hmm. Now I'm using a phrase that I hate, that LeBron James at one point said about a different player, or like vaguely said about a different player. An effort of Lyra to fit in instead of fitting out.
Oh, I mean, I feel like maybe I've done a bad job telling you, but I feel like I've done it. I'm trying to say Lyra is trying to fit in with everyone
Okay.
besides the coach.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's
Okay.
what I'm trying to go for, is that Lyra now cares about this team so much that they want someone who is like competent in technical ways to lead us instead of
Yeah.
a 80s goofball coach.
Yeah. I think what we can maybe do then is like, for me, as like a thing that happens in between at some point, like before the big game or something, is me talking to Lyra about like the year before,
Mhm.
and like in the sense of also like the coach is also part of the team. Like the coach is not like something that's something that you attach to it, and like, because that's one other
Yeah.
thing that happened,
Mhm.
before, because we lost the game, is like the previous coach got fired,
Yeah.
and there's like one thing that like was very difficult for Tubbs to get around, is like, oh, because I failed, someone else lost their job.
Mhm.
You're right.
And so it's like, listen, you're like talking about like people's like the coach isn't just like a tool you like plug in and put out, and like has no relevance. You're like also talking about like a person who like has their own own troubles, as we as we can see, is like trying their best, like as well as we all. So
The-
if we want to be a part of the team, try to also understand that the coach is also part of the team. You don't have to like her. It's just like, you know, like,
We're children.
well,
We can make mistakes. Um, as much as I like to put up with a way I can, like, as much as I say I can't fail, I know I have room to fail. I think the thing about being an adult is, especially a teacher, is they need to watch over us. And I'm not saying the coach is a bad person or anything. I just think this is for real. This has stakes. Um, and I think it's time to get. I just want someone who takes this as seriously I do, as we do.
and you don't think coach is taking this seriously?
I think they are, and I think that's why they should realize they are not up to the task.
I mean, she like she's really trying, like
It's
genuinely
too.
trying.
I know.
And that's what everyone here does. Like, when like yeah, like there's like a lot of stuff going on that, but none of us are professionals. Like, I work in a warehouse after practice. Like, we all have different things. Like, the coach works at
They work at his
sells
brother's
ice
ice cream
cream.
shop who owns this team. They were just thrown on because no one else would do it.
Yeah, well, that's the situation we're in. Like, try to do your best with it, and
I am, and you
like
are too, and everyone else is.
don't be
Doesn't mean
rude. Wow.
Well, I'm
Like,
warming up to you,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'm ever going to stop being rude.
Yeah, this is
And I,
about encouraging people more. Like, you cannot go in there. Like, I'm not like, for example,
Mhm.
like I throw you a pass and you don't catch it or like something like that. I'm not running around and like yelling at you like catch it better. Like, why you terrible and something. That's the like that's the problem, right? And also we're
I,
running short of time. So
yeah,
whatever.
I respect you so much, Tubbs. You've gone through more more adversity than I ever have. So I will, and where are you at? I'll credit your wife this once. Okay?
That's okay.
But no, I will. I'll go for this one time. I'll give him a chance for this last game.
Oh,
That's all I want.
They have one more chance.
holy shit. No pressure.
Yeah, I
Better
do
not fuck up,
probably,
or
since we did skip me doing anything in downtime.
Mhm.
I do probably need to give my actual beliefs, since I did
Oh,
change them
yes.
all.
Go for it.
I'll just go from the bottom here. I mean, might really honestly change a lot of these again here, but is the thing. Because this was all done before that scene. Well, aside from one, I don't need to fit in to have a place.
Oh.
The coach is not actually that bad when she tries. Lyra is finally warming up to people. Tiger can help me keep this team together, and then Sparky. ...
Oh. My heart. I love and cherish these rugby cats so much. Yeah, I can't. Frankie can't fuck up. Otherwise, a 17 to 18-year-old is gonna be mad at her. God. Okay.
The worst fate.
The worst fate. All right. I think we are close to 20 minutes out. I think it
Yeah.
makes sense to to just go into the big game if we're comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Are
That
we
does seem
okay with
comfortable.
that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we need to end things for the stream.
Okay. Here's another thing. We don't necessarily have to end on the big game.
Mm.
We could have like a beach episode and that's it.
Like I'm good with whatever. I mean, the final scene could be the big game starting and it's over. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like it really depends on like what everyone else
Yeah.
wants to do here.
Yeah. Thing is just one. Yeah.
Okay. Are we comfortable moving on to the big game, or do we want to do something else?
I mean,
I'm fine with big game, but
yeah,
I don't
want to
know.
get some like final thing for the stream here. We also want to get proper closure and everything, which yeah,
Okay.
might
All right.
which I don't know which we definitely don't have time for. Is the thing. So
I wouldn't worry so much about the time. Like, go with what you feel like you want to do. Like,
Mhm.
stream is stream. Like,
yeah, I mean,
We'll make it work.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I want. Is it just to have space to play it out, but we don't
We have time.
after all that. Yeah.
Like, I have to host the next game. So, you take your time. As long as I'm in this chat, they cannot start.
Game
So,
Saver can
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, but fuck.
I know.
Yeah.
also, I
At the
know
end
it's
of
a
the
lot of
day,
pressure. So,
yeah,
Yeah.
I know it feels like a lot of pressure because we're on stream and it's like we have these time limits. But also, at the end of the day, it's not as though we would be like going, an hour over or whatever in order to like get the closure that you need.
Yeah.
Like how
Yeah.
we all feel is the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing like in this community. Like
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to end a game like quote unquote on time feeling,
Yeah.
shitty and being like, "Oh, I did it for the stream." Like
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's
I
what
know.
yeah. Okay. So we're here for you. And by here
Yeah.
for you, I mean, here for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, what we
We'll
what
make
we
it work.
could also do as we postpone our conclusion for it and play it out at a later point without the stream.
That's a good point. We could
Yeah.
try to
Like,
do that.
you can just play the last few scenes like offline.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't have like
We could do that.
Yeah. Let's see
We
what happens in the next 20 minutes. And
Yeah.
we'll go
And then
from there.
where do yeah.
Yeah. Does that sound okay?
Yeah. I think one thing I just need to try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Gotcha. We'll definitely get that. I think what it is then, and honestly, I know that like Lyra's all like, well, I'll give the coach a chance. But like Lyra's not the most important thing in the end of the world. Like, Lyra, I hate to break it to you,
yeah.
but winning's not everything. Um here's the thing. Do we want to just do a coin flip for the big game? And then we can do like the fallout of that.
One coin flip.
Mm.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Okay.
should I do the coin flip
Yeah, do it.
for the
Yeah.
For the-
Yeah. I
Oh,
just.
God.
I kind of like
Do you want to?
I mean, the one thing I need. One thing I need is I need a scene to actually work through what that scene with Sparky is the big
Yeah.
thing. I need.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
So it's a repeat of like this of the game last year. It comes down to the same
Yeah.
same situation.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a 2. I failed again.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. And
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah, I think, yeah, God, I think,
No, I need to play. What I'm saying is, I need to play out a scene to get through. Right after that is the thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I need not after these scenes. Yeah, after that
Okay.
downtime. In that downtime.
Okay.
Oh, before everything
Yeah,
else.
before everything. It's
Okay.
there's
Sorry.
I can't just push
Move
through.
on.
Just think what she's
Yeah.
going to be like 3 months after that when
Yeah.
they don't know
Gotcha.
what
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Then let's just
Understood.
rewind everything.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The clock has been turned.
Yeah, it just needs.
Yeah. Thank you for telling us. I appreciate it. For real.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you feel ready to do a scene? Do you want to do a quick break?
Yeah. I just need to get my head there.
Gotcha. No worries.
Can't. Yeah. Just go and grab a drink and then.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
do we do like a small Lyra coach scene before before the big game?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I coach.
Yeah.
Um, I'll say I'm sorry.
I didn't expect you to. What are you gonna say?
No, I want to say sorry. I want to. I act like an adult, and adults know when to apologize somewhat. This is not a don't expect this is 100% apology. Don't. It's not that. But I wanted to say I feel. I think you taught me a very important lesson, Coach, which is maybe not the lesson you wanted me to teach me, but I think it's still a valuable lesson.
Okay.
I okay. You wanted us to learn that the game doesn't matter. Winning isn't everything. No, sorry. I don't think that's ever. I'm sorry. Winning matters to me. Succeeding matters to me so much than you can ever understand, and that's fine. But
hmm
I want to thank you for teaching me that failure isn't the end. Even if I might makes me so angry and mad for some reason. I guess I want to thank you in your own way for teaching me that failure maybe isn't the end of a book, but maybe the end of a chapter. I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
Thanks.
that's probably one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me.
That's sad. That's sad. I told you that failure. I think you said thank you for teaching me how to fail.
It's an important lesson.
Well, maybe you should take a little best out of my book and to learn how to succeed sometimes. Cut burnout.
It's good to fail sometimes.
It's good to succeed too.
And it's good to succeed too. And no matter what, you keep going, right?
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
That's the most important thing. So there we go. All right, we got it.
Okay, I would like a double fudge scoop
I got it. You could come right up. You want whipped cream or no whipped cream?
on an ice cream.
Whipped cream or no whipped cream?
On a cone.
On a cone. I gotta ask. It's part of the. It's part of our new promotion.
Okay, sure.
I'm being a good employee. Something that you need to learn as you grow up.
I'm gonna learn to be a good boss.
Oh.
Okay.
That's the worst wish a kid can have.
Look, Lila learned a lesson. She's not 100%.
She's learned something.
That's the thing about being in high school. You learn something. You're not a full person yet, you know? She's on her way.
Hey Rhonda, are we back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, how you doing? How you feeling?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think probably the best place for it is to have this is probably, you know, probably that before the next practice, before the next game after. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah, and yeah, she's just you know, like she got there a bit before practice, and I think she probably decided she was going to like help, get some of the equipment out and everything, and just kind of breaks down on the field.
Yeah.
I think probably the coach is the one that gets there next.
Yeah, definitely. Hey. How you doing?
Yeah. Uh, I,
Kind of a stupid question to ask. You kind of look like shit. But
yeah. Yeah, I feel like shit.
yeah. You want to talk
I,
about it?
this team is basically the only place the only thing I've ever really had. And Spark, and I just, I mean, you probably tell both my mothers are, in the Air Force. Uh, one of them is a doctor, the other's a fighter pilot. Away at the moment, just never until high school. We just never had anywhere. I'd never had any sort of stability, and then mum got assigned as the permanent doctor on the basis, and then I found somewhere, and after all the season, everything is gonna be over again.
I think Frankie like sits with you for a while and just like listens to you, and she doesn't say anything for a while, but like you feel listened to.
Yeah,
You feel like this is someone taking this in who knows not exactly what you're going through, but like
yeah,
feels it. Um, he's like, my mom's born in the Air Force, but I never really fit in anywhere. Uh, I tried, never worked out.
Mhm.
It for a bit I thought maybe prison was the one place that I fit. You know,
Yeah,
you fuck up enough, you get there, and you think, okay, this is it. This is where I belong. And it's not. I got out. I'm here. It's hard when shit changes all the fucking time.
yeah,
I can't tell you that this team is always gonna be there forever. I can't tell you that, you know, it's all gonna be like that all the time. What I can tell you is that we all care about you so fucking much,
Mhm.
and that's what we have to give, and that's what I have to give to you. And like, listen, you can fucking write me a letter or send me a text fucking 10 years from now, and I'll fucking pick up the phone and I'll fucking write you a letter.
yeah,
That's what I promise. That's what I have going on right now for you, for the whole
yeah,
fucking team.
yeah,
It's scary and it's hard, and I'm not I don't pretend to have your life, right? But I know what it's like to feel like it's slipping out of your fingers and to feel like you're never gonna have that shot again. And I'm here to tell you that love changes people, and changes, just what keeps just what keeps happening. So,
yeah,
I love you, and shit changes. Two universal constants on this
yeah,
bitch of an earth. Do you want a hug?
yeah.
Okay. I'm not really that used to hugs. Can I? Frankie's just like really awkwardly.
Yeah, I think Addy just puts throws her arms around Frankie.
Yeah. We have a hug. It occurs.
Yeah.
Frankie squeezes really hard.
I do think Addy probably squeezes that bit harder.
Oh.
Mm.
Fuck whatever chiropractor I was gonna hire. You're good.
Yeah. I think the thing is one of the things which has been kind of unsated is Addy's always been wearing more long sleeved like shirts and like tights underneath her shorts and everything. Because things will stand out a bit more if people saw her actual fur. Be more obvious what she is.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because there's no real domestic cats which have these sort of rosettes that a jaguar has.
Totally.
So yeah, she's not a huge cat. She is a big cat. That's why her ears are weird.
Oh shit! Fucking
Wow.
reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh my god! What kind of big cat is she?
Jaguar. Like I said,
Oh, fuck.
that's why she keeps covered up, because the rosettes are there's literally no domestic cats which have that pattern. If leopard, tiger, that would show through. Lion, yeah. That's why it's a reddish, dirty blonde. Hair color.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, just chucking that reveal there on top of that emotional scene just to.
Sometimes you just
Yeah.
gotta be like, FYI, I'm a jaguar.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we good to wrap it up?
Can I make a suggestion for the final game?
Yes.
Hunter mentioned that we can do it off camera, obviously. What if the final game started, first half, we lose badly, like behind by a very high amount of points. The game seems over. We go into halftime. There's a flashback to this scene, and like kind of like with like intercuts for like and voiceover over the second half as we come back to equalize the game shortly before it's over, and then like the final kick still gets missed and we lost, but we kind
Mhm.
of made it a big like kind of made it like an actual fight towards the end.
Yeah.
And how about everyone describes a cool thing they do as we storm back to kind of like make it like a competition again?
That's good.
Is
I'm
that
down for
something that people want to do? Or is it putting too much pressure on folks? I don't want to like, here, be cool.
Yeah. I mean, I do want to. If we can all get together at some point, just play it out, the last bit out properly. The other half of things out properly, just to get proper full closure on it all. But yeah.
I kind of like thought this might be a good epilogue to just see, okay, well, I kind of like came together as a team towards the end, and it's not just like, oh yeah, something. Or we can also just like phase out as as the game starts. That's fine as well. Again, I don't want to impose.
Yeah, sorry about all this.
No, you're good.
No, it was good that you mentioned it and that we did this, because
Yeah.
it's like much like more impactful than
Yeah.
Shockingly, moments like this, in and out of character, are more important than finishing a game or winning a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can also just leave it here. It's like that's
Yeah.
I think what I want to say is that there is a moment where, you know, we lose, right? And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Like we
Mhm.
live. We live, we die, we live again. And I think I do want there to be a big team group hug. That's what I want. And
Yeah.
yeah, Frankie does not even like Frankie pays no attention to the rival coach. That's not important to her anymore. The team is important to her. That's what matters to her. And she's definitely crying in the big group hug, but like
Yeah.
from happiness.
Yeah.
Together.
Together.
together. I was muted.
I you to counter it. Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Gosh.
oh,
Is there any last minute thing that we want to do or say?
That's
please
a lot of
donate
fun.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Give medical aid for Palestine money.
Yes.
and this was fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, like thank you for like playing this out and like taking the time.
Yeah.
Also, like no like
Yeah.
I'm personally always afraid when I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's no worries. Like keep the I'm being away like
Yeah.
afraid to put more pressure on people than it needed in that situation, like I'm doing right now. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
I'm just quiet. You know, it's yeah. I just want to
Yeah.
be sure. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Are we good to go over to break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now recording. Now recording.